Go ahead. I never want to be. All right, we recording.
It's us though. It's okay.
I know it's us, but I still want to be respectful, though.
I know, I appreciate it, but I mean, if I roll in, this is good stuff. You're just missing some of the good stuff.
She gets us so good.
That's the deal.
All right, I'm almost done here. It takes a little while to set up these screens, so I just need just a second there because sometimes.
Talk amongst yourselves, everybody. But yes,
Yvette, how's hubby?
He's good. He actually just made me breakfast. I just had my delicious.
Man, look at him how he makes us all look bad. Like,
listen, y'all better get you a Tony. Y'all better get you a Tony.
Yo, is he totally healed from last year's debacle with the Knicks? I know.
If he wasn't in his pajamas, I'd bring him in here to sing the Tale of Woe himself. Yeah, he loved the Knicks. He gonna love the Knicks to the day he died. He in there. He like, let's go.
I feel like that's dedication. That's dedication and real love. You know, you got a man that's into commitment, good or bad.
Long suffering. Hang in there.
Long suffering.
Long.
And the suffering shall continue.
Well, now wait a minute. We had a nice good run the last couple of months just before.
Okay, you know, before that.
Before you lost?
Yeah, that's not.
I don't understand.
As an ex-Knicks fan, Carrie, you should know.
Come on, man.
We were living our best lives that this past summer, winter. Leave us alone. Let us live a little bit.
All right, guys, we're getting close. So just to give a quick overview, Yvette, before we go ahead and get this thing cranked up, even though I know we're recording, but this ain't where we'll start the actual show we actually posted.
Okay. Yeah, I just want you to have it in case you wanted to do clips or whatever.
Oh, well, thank you. She gets me, man. She gets me. All right, so she remembers. So here's the thing. Let me put us all on screen. So one time we had you on, we wanted to ask about community, but we knew that things were still a little. It seems like things are a little more official now. Is it okay to ask you about what's going on with the project?
Absolutely. It's just as long as you're prepared to know I know nothing. And
God damn it.
Nothing is.
Well, listen, but you
can ask whatever you want. It's just
okay. So all right. So I'll save that for then. Okay. And then I'm just gonna prep you up. I normally like to hit you with surprises with questions, but I'm gonna tell you right now, one of the questions that I'm most eager to ask you about is how was your experience with your cast when you went on to the J Hud show and went down the Spirit Tunnel? And I want to know how you all coordinated your moves, if there was any attempt to like things like that. So that's me.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. Everybody else, y'all got your own thing.
Get in. I'm good with whatever you guys ask me. It's no problem.
Before we do that, and then also I have a quick thing in respect, because I see that you had a relationship with Malcolm Jamal.
Yeah.
And so without tear jerking or getting too far
I mean,
into
I don't know how it's gonna go, but bring it up. I could make it through unscathed. That could end up becoming a blubbering mess. Who knows? But go for it.
Well, you your authentic self as always. But for the actors in the building, which I know Yaz is kind of juggling work at the same time, do you all have your scripts ready?
I do have a question about one of the pages. It looks like it's a double. The Luke.
Oh yeah, it's twice. We showed it once. We showed it.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
it's on there twice. Unless there's supposed to be another scene. Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah. You're good.
Yes, hear you perfectly. It's the Luke one. There should be one that starts. It says, "I'll never join you," and then the second one says, "He told me enough." Do we not have that one?
No, one of them's missing. I don't know which one.
Oh no!
It says, "I'll never join you." Then it goes to Vader. "If you only knew the power." Then it goes, "He told me enough." Then "I'm your father." Shocked. Then no. Search your feelings. No. And then Luke, "You can destroy the Emperor." That's one of them.
Oh, and the other one.
The other one just says, "He told me enough." I'm your father. Shocked. No.
It's just search.
Luke.
It's like a repeat.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Yvette, do you check your Instagram? Can I send this to you on Instagram real quick?
Because you also didn't tell me what roles I'm playing. Who am I in each of these?
Yeah, that's what I was about to go over right now. So let me get these to you real quick before anything else. But I was thinking, Yaz, if you're available, perhaps you could be the role of the narrator which just tells us what the screens are, what the scenes are. So the part that has nothing. If you want to be 3PO,
I'd love to be 3PO.
You want? I want you to be. I want you to be
no,
Leia.
I thought you were talking. I can be Leia. I thought you were talking to me. Talk amongst yourselves.
No, you Leia. Kira, if you could be 3PO, I'll be Lando and Chewie. All right, I got a little Chewie swag. And I think that should do it. Let me get this to you real quick so we can hurry this up.
Okay.
All right, BM. Now, do you have the 3 for the other scene, the Leia and Lando scene? Do we have that one?
Yeah, the only one that was weird was the Luke and Vader.
Was the Luke one? Okay, all right.
Send me all of it though. Send me all of it because then I can pull it up on my phone.
Okay, so I have a question. Who's the narrator?
I'll never join you. Oh shoot. Okay, I might have sent one too many. It should only be 2 pages. I think I sent 3 on accident. So it should just be the first 2, Yvette, that just went to your inbox and the Instagrams. And then I will send the other. This one is the Lando who fights. Sorry, BM. There it is. BM. That's the Lando. And I ain't gonna lie, we don't have to do the Walking Dead one because that one we didn't really get the script that well. But I thought that was one that you might be like, oh, that's good. But the script's not really that good. And for the rest of the group, so on that one, I would play Lando. For the Vader and Luke, if you wouldn't mind being Luke, and I could be Leia.
Absolutely. All
right, and then we'll just give it like that. I did have the Star Trek thing in there as well. All right, guys, I think that's enough prop. We good to go? Ty, I'm gonna go ahead and put you to the back. Well, who wants to tie you?
Okay. I already told you. That's fine.
All right, my man. Thanks,
wait,
bro.
we don't get Ty?
See?
Ty, don't worry. Ty gonna be here. All right.
What the hell, man?
Ty ain't going nowhere.
They don't appreciate you like
I'm smiling big right now. I'm smiling. He's cheesing right now.
They don't appreciate you the way they should, man.
You take me out too, Cynthia. I don't want you doing the script.
I don't know why I gotta be like that.
All right, cool. So I'll kick it off. I'll start tossing it around, guys, and then we'll do as we usually do, okay? But the most important thing, authentic, have fun. Yvette literally is one of us, all right? Like literally, all right? So let's go ahead and let it rock. All right, guys, let me go ahead and crank this up. I hope you like our little graphics that we got for you as well. Yeah, we out here. See, we even made you a... See that? Yay! So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing cranked up. All right, let's go ahead and start, y'all. And okay, let me put this on repeat for a second. Took me in this lady and then we know we don't play around. And there it is. You know what? No, she don't get that music. She gets the good music. There you go. All righty, guys. And then I'm gonna have this. Hold on, quick screen check, guys. Bear with me. All right, yes.
As you can see, we upgraded because Vince got all your sexy photos on.
I see.
Oh yeah. I ain't come to play.
We took notes from the last interviews.
Thank you. I was like, where is it? Got something from 1975.
All right, here we go. Hey, you already know what it is. It is your favorite blurred clip to talk blurred stuff with. And yes, this morning you are in luck because we are joined by the blurred queen. And yes, I know. Some of y'all are like, yes, we love Yvette, but what about the fact that Peacemaker had his interview and they're coming back from the Nazi universe? We know. What about Gen V? They're doing something on Gen V. We know. We'll talk about it later. Well, what about the fact that there's not going to be a season 3? Well, what about the fact that there may be a Constantine 2? Well, what about the fact that it's New York Comic Con right now? We know, but guess what? Priorities, baby. We got Yvette Nicole in the house, so we're going to chat with her about everything that's going on. Now, she is a Star Wars fan as well, so perhaps we will talk about some of the Star Wars projects that are coming up and some of the folks that have been casted perhaps in some of these Star Wars joints, but we also just want to know legit what's going on with the newly wedded homie who is literally enjoying life, loving it, and showing us how to do it with class, with style, and not leaving yourself behind in the process. So, without further ado, everybody, I want y'all to go ahead and help us. Welcome to the platform. You know who it is. You know what it is. Let's go ahead and let her introduce her own self.
The New Blurred Order is one of my favorite places to visit. I hope you'll join us next time. The New Blurred Order is one of my favorite.
I just had to make sure y'all heard her say it twice. And she's here with us this time again. So please, everybody, put your hands together for the one and only Yvette Nicole Brown.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
What's up, Mama? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be here with you guys.
Yeah, man, we happy that you were here, man, especially because, listen, for those of y'all that don't know, whoa, hey, this ain't got nothing to do with me. Hey, get me out of here. So, like, yeah, well, for those of y'all that don't know, like, Yvette doesn't live on the East Coast like some of us. So she takes her time to wake up and get ready to join us on a Saturday, which is typically, a very melancholy. It's a good time for pillow talk, especially now that you get to spend those days with your husband, Miss Yvette. It's been a minute now. Last time we met, you were just being introduced as Yvette Nicole Brown, the fiance.
Yes.
It's been over a year now, Miss Yvette Nicole Brown. So, what is different about life as a married woman as opposed to life as a single woman? Granted, all the responsibilities you had with Pop and all of that. What's going on? Talk to us.
You know, it's funny. Nothing's changed in the way life feels. Like, it's just really great to have a team member. I am so grateful that I get to like hang out with my best friend 24 hours a day. And me and Tony are two fools. We bag on each other. It's literally like having like your brother or your sister. Not in that way. Wait a minute. But I'm saying like somebody, you know how brothers and sisters are always like needling each other, like always like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Whatever the marriage equivalent of that is me and Tony. Like we literally are just cracking jokes and just celebrating and giving each other a hard time all day long. It's really a lot of fun.
I love that.
Okay. I'm gonna take a couple moments here, guys. Now there's, I think half the panel, a good chunk of us are married now. All right. And sometimes when you get married, you learn stuff about your spouse after the fact. Anything that you could disclose? Like I can speak to myself. I didn't know that my wife didn't like the words good morning, which is a really weird thing to me. Like, how do you not like the words good morning? Like, we had literally a 3-day argument. I'm like, it's just a greeting. Like, I don't like it. You don't really mean it when I say good morning. I was like, oh my God, who did I marry? Like, now I'm not asking you for the dirt or the.
I got some. So I did not realize that Tony needs not just sound to go to sleep. He needs the actual television on. So
my man,
it's not enough. It's not enough to like have music playing, or it has to be television. And Tony picks like Martin episodes from 1996. Martin is not a quiet show. I don't care what episode you put on.
Right, too.
Somebody is yelling at, is bright. There's music. There's screaming. Like it is not a peaceful let's go to sleep show. Like my favorite go to sleep show is probably the Golden Girls, because even the music between scenes, like it's literally saying go to bed. But Martin is not saying go to bed. Martin is like, let's go to the club. So that is what I learned.
But it's good to see Tisha, your co-star, right? A good friend of yours every
listen,
night.
ain't nothing makes me happier than seeing Tisha and Tashina and the whole crew, but I need it not at midnight. It's a loud show. That's a loud show.
All right. Quick follow-up, guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and toss it on over to Yazzie and then Nolly, if you don't mind. And welcome to the chat, New York.
All of New York.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. We want New York. So now that you have had your wedding and you've had a time to realize how hubby is, and I did have a question about maybe what some of the trials of making plans for the wedding were, because we know it's really hard. It's not as easy to prep a wedding. We all, a good chunk of us went to Yaz's wedding, and it takes a lot. But I'm going to skip past that because that might take, I don't want to bring you back to those dark days. But I am curious because on your list of guests, not only did you have yourself, but you had some members of the community cast as well. So my question for you, Miss Yvette, was which one of these cast members had the best dance at the reception?
Oh, that answer will always be Ken Jeong. If you have not seen Ken Jeong's dance, what are you doing with your life? It's like a hodgepodge of like 80s. The robot will make an appearance at some point. There will be a moonwalk. In fact, Michael Jackson's entire repertoire is a part of it. There's some body rolls. You might get the worm. It's Running Man is always popping in. Like it's a whole adventure. It's a whole.
Are you serious? So like, you wouldn't be willing to show us to demonstrate how Kit did the rope? What was he?
No, it's just he actually does. You know the robot thing where they do this and then he does the whole thing. If you've watched Community, you or Ken Jeong on any red carpet, you've seen him dance. He loves to dance, loves to sing, all the things. Yeah,
okay. So, is there a close second place? Is there a Joel McHale, Elaine Bennis dance that happens?
I don't know that I've ever seen Joel dance ever. Oh, you know who else is really good? Allison couldn't make it to the wedding, but Allison is also a very great is a great dancer. She gonna cut a rug. She gonna cut a rug. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and pass the mic around the room so I won't hog it from everybody. So please feel free not to let me take it. And if you don't, I got a whole list, so shoot, don't try me, man, with the thing. Yes, you got something?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. And open his mouth. So
No, the only thing I was going to say, I'm just mad we didn't get it on film when she said every woman need to get her a Tony, because that would have been my replay. Man, she was
you didn't get
truth.
that? I'll say it again for you. Every woman need to get herself a Tony.
Mm.
Need a Tony. I was talking about because I thought we were recording at the time, but before I had to come in, because it's starting so early. And guys, thank you so much for starting earlier for me because I have a long day. But
thank you.
Tony made me breakfast. He made sure I had my morning tea and breakfast before I started my day. He's just a good friend. More than being an amazing man and a wonderful husband, he's really, really a good friend to me. He really is.
What was it, Yvette? Was it pancakes?
He made potatoes and mushrooms, like in like this little wonderful sauce, a fried egg fried hard, some toast and bacon.
Tony,
wait, one second. Let me get it. Okay, so how did you train him to do this? Was it positive reinforcement? What did you do? Was it a trade-off? What are we doing?
What's so funny about this, and everyone's gonna hate me. Tony is just naturally, he loves to cook. He naturally just gravitates towards it. I think that he and his amazing sister Yolanda could have had, and maybe will one day have a restaurant. That's how good what they put together. You know, he'll be like, I tried this sauce today. I did like he just loves it. So I didn't have to break his arm for him to do it. I'm sorry, everybody.
Sauces are hard, by the way. Sauces are not.
Say it. What, yes?
I was gonna say I have the same kind of husband, so I really understand.
So hold on, can I just interject and say, like, yo, mushrooms and potato, that's like chef. Like she had no. Like, I'm gonna make up and make you go real quick some waffles and eggs. No, like this is a chef. This is like a gourmet chef whipping out the pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
And my palate is so unrefined. God bless him. Because you just really you can spin anything towards me. And if it's meat and potatoes, I'm in. So Tony be like, what did you think of the sauce this time I used? And I was like, I don't know. It was delicious. It was savory. Like, I don't know what the different seasonings are and stuff. He'll put I just put a little thyme and now we have a garden. Because listen, first of all, let me just do a PSA. If y'all have everybody in America, if you have any space to grow something, right, you should be growing food right now.
Yeah.
What we are in right now in this country with food insecurity and what's happening with how much things are, please, y'all need to plant some tomatoes. There's a lot of things you can plant on a balcony. Some things you can grow on your kitchen windowsill. Start growing food. So let me say that's my disclaimer. So we started growing food. So we have tomatoes, we have zucchini, we have all kinds of peppers, we have kale, we have collards, like we have all of that. So Tony just go and be like, I'm gonna make a green salad with the arugula and it. So I never know what he's gonna do. It's really great.
We gotta see this garden.
Seriously. I think I posted some pictures online of it. I'm sure on my
Oh, yeah?
Instagram I have some pictures. Yeah, it's this great guy named Quentin. He has Quintessential Gardens, and he came and talked to us and helped us. And he's black. It's black business, so I was like, I want to support this brother. So he comes and helps us keep it together. Because if it was up to me with my brown thumb, nothing would be growing. So thank you, Quentin.
We do have one of our panelists does grow stuff, but I don't know if it's food. We're gonna leave that alone. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it going. Ant, did you have a comment, or did anybody else? I want to.
Well, this is my first time getting to speak with you.
Hi,
so, I'm Ant. Nice to meet you. So
Nice
happy
to
to get a
meet
chance
you.
to speak with you. I was like a little surprised, like, man, that's a blurred. She's a blurred.
Where you been? Where you been?
So I was curious. I had like a little question. This is kind of test your blurredom. Do you have any of your childhood nerd treasures today?
Oh God. Okay. I do not have this, but this is one of my greatest losses. I'm old enough to have gone to the original A New Hope, and me and my brother went. Our mom took us to see it in the theaters, and I had a R2D2, original R2D2 toy where you could twist his head. I still remember the click, 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 click when you would twist his head. None of us back then knew what Star Wars was going to become.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, as we got older, our mom just, your mom grabs your toys and throws them away or donates them or whatever. And so I still weep for that. But I will say this is my definition of what a blurred is a little wider, because I've always thought that a nerd is just someone that really loves things a lot. So you can be nerdy about politics. You can be nerdy about brands of water, right?
Right.
We choose as blurs for the most part, we lean towards genre and sci-fi and
Right.
all of that, but you can be nerdy about anything. So for me, when I was a kid, a poor kid, I loved Barbie, and I was really, really in love with the idea of the Barbie dream house, but there wasn't no Barbie dream house money. You got some Barbie dream house money? So I never got the Barbie dream house until this year. I found an unopened, pristine, unbuilt, fully furnished Barbie dream house.
That's fine.
What? And I won that bid, and my 50-something-year-old self sat in the family room and put my Barbie dream house together and played with my Barbie. So that is a childhood thing that I still have, but I just never had it then. How about that? It's the longest answer ever. It's a long answer.
It's authentic. It's beautiful, and you still have it.
Yeah,
I do.
Is it close by? No, let me stop. I'll be asking too much. You should go into the room. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and keep that circle going. Nolly, now you and Yvette are BFFs at this point. So y'all may as well. We
be texting. I gave y'all all my numbers. Ain't nobody's fault. Now the only one that
text. And I'm like, I'm bothering this lady.
You ain't never bothered me, baby. You ain't bothered. If I give my number, it's because I'm open to us having a conversation, becoming buddies. And Nolly got in. I
was scared.
Yes, I was scared the other day. Because
you can text me anytime.
My husband was like, "It's too millennial to name our son after a Star Wars character because I'm expecting." And I said, "No, it's not.
No, it's not." Who you thinking? Did you pick? What name are you thinking?
Cassian.
Yes.
Do it.
Why would you not
I
do
mean,
this?
it's Earl.
Why would you not?
Why are you giving him no options?
He had Luke on his list because of Gilmore Girls, and I was like, nobody's gonna think Gilmore Girls. Everyone's gonna say Star Wars.
They're gonna say Star Wars. So you might as well just lean in.
That's what I'm saying.
Lean
lean into it.
What's gonna be his full name then, Nolly? If it's
we're torn. Like our top names are Theodore, Rowan, and then we have like other names.
I like Rowan too.
But like
I do too.
Rowan.
Cassie is also a great middle. It's also a great middle name.
That's what I was thinking. To do it as a middle name.
Cassie sounds cool though. You know what I'm saying? Like
It was.
Yes, Vince. Yes.
How about Chewie? Chewbacca?
Go away.
You were the only one in class. Come on now, look, ain't gonna be no problems with him having to share the name.
You know what? It would fit because we did the ultrasound and the lady was like, "Wow, he's got long legs," and I said, "Ma'am, my husband is 6'7", so I'm prepared for whatever gangly tall little monster is gonna come out because he's probably gonna be Chewy for Halloween one year. Who knows? At the rate that he's gonna grow."
Hilarious.
My real question.
Yes.
is that you've played so many roles, but which role has really taught you about yourself?
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, taught me about myself. I mean, the toughest shooting experience, and we've talked about this forever, was Community. Like, thank God the people we worked with, we all loved each other, and it was such a lovely environment of people to be in. But the work of it was grueling. But it taught me what I can endure. It taught me how little sleep I actually need. It taught me that I have great muscle memory for learning lines that I just got and need to perform in a second, So it taught me how to be a professional actor. So best testing ground for that was that show. And then, I walk away with all those wonderful friends. So it was worth it. But yeah, the Community taught me the most about myself.
Nolly, do you mind if I jump in?
No, get in.
So this actually leads me into a follow-up question regarding Community. Community is you talked about daughter about your role on Community. And it's like one of my favorite shows to watch as a binge. I was telling Ty before this, and we'll bring him in a moment. That
I don't know why they got Ty. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Why is Ty?
All right, fine. It's just too many people.
It's not too many people. It's wonderful. Don't do that. Don't do my boy like that.
Fine, gosh. Now it's gonna be weird to edit. But anyway, so here's the thing. I was telling Ty, like, yo, you should really, really, really check out Community at length. Now he's seen it, but maybe hasn't seen each episode like I have, right? And one of the things about Community is that they have different universes. They do like alternative, you know what I'm saying? Like they have this whole big thing. But it was a sad thing to watch it end because we wanted to see it go on, even though we know there was some turmoil on set. We ain't gonna get into all that. But what we do know,
there was. Okay, good.
I mean, what? I mean, I don't know. Was it? I mean, did you tell me? Was it?
I mean, everybody's had lots of thoughts about what happened. Only those of us that were there know. All I know is that most of the people I worked with were amazing.
What? I couldn't help but notice you said most.
There's only one. And I don't speak the name. I don't speak the name, but it's and I don't want to talk about it. But except for that one, we had us a good time. So yeah, there was no turmoil because one monkey don't stop no show.
Hey, oh my God. That's my grandmama's singing.
I know. I'm old. Girl, I'm so old.
No, you're not. No.
And also, one bad apple don't spoil the bunch. You can say it that way too. But I think the person I'm talking about would have liked the monkey reference. So did that for him.
Come on with
Audible gas. Audible gas.
All right. Hold on. I ain't done.
It's the world we live in, y'all. Y'all know what they think of.
Ain't never threw her rock and hit her hand. I'll tell you that much. As if they're trying to produce at the same time. So my follow-up question is, we've heard that Community is now finally hoping to perhaps put together a movie.
Yes.
All right. And this movie should include some of the core cast, some members, maybe not. And it's not even all of them are the ones we're talking about. Some, like this, like Donna may not be there. Who knows? But it's official now. Am I correct?
Yeah. Everybody that's alive in the Community universe will be there. So every series regular, that's still live in Greendale is going to be in the movie. So there's no holdouts. Everybody's coming back. I don't know that I'm breaking news. We all said we were on board. Everybody's been on board.
I honestly was a little up in the air about Donald.
No, Donald's been on board. Donald's been on board.
He better show up. What you mean?
Yeah, Donald was confirmed before me.
Oh, okay.
I'm the last one that was confirmed. Yeah, Donald's been up in there. He's been up in there.
So I mean, as you prepare yourself to enter the world of this project again, what do you look the most forward to with regard to you guys' reunion?
I mean, just being together. Like there's a synergy that we have as a group. We all fall back into our roles. We got bits. We had bits that are 15 years old now. So everybody's just silly and fun. And it's just, again, we still have our group chat. So our friendship and the way we interact with each other never ended. It just went to the group chat. I saw Donald recently. I saw Ken recently. I saw Allison recently. Like I saw Danny. We just run into each other all the time, everywhere in the business anyway. And then we have side missions. We'll meet each other for coffee, or we'll, I gave Ken an award recently. It was like planes, trains, and automobiles to get to Catalina to bless him with the King of Comedy Award at the Catalina Film Festival. But we're friends. We show up for each other. We love each other.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. It's so strange because we watch you on screen and sometimes you can't tell the authenticity of the relationships, obviously, because of the script writing. Yeah. So to hear that you guys are not only still cool and that they're coming to the wedding and that you just see each other like, what's up? We love it. We love it. Yeah. Another one of our panelists has a question, if you don't mind, real quick. What's up, Lady Mandalore?
Hi, Miss Nicole. Hi, Miss Yvette. How are you doing?
Hi, baby. I'm good.
Oh, that's not her. This is her.
Oh. Okay, first of all, I just want to let you know that you are my almost sort of kind of mother because my mother's name is Yvette Harriet Brown.
Oh my God, that's almost exactly the same name. Okay,
well, almost. Just that one letter across should have been crooked. But anyway, I wanted to know, you are an avid Star Wars fan like me, I do believe. What is your ideal girl?
You weren't ready. You weren't ready.
I guess.
Listen, don't start. They know how I get. I will fill this room with Lego. Don't play.
I do.
This is here because I just built it yesterday, and I wanted it to be in my studio so I could look at it every time I do my voiceover. But I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to upstage you, baby. Go ahead and go.
No, girl, please. Wait, what what Star Wars storyline? Have you ever thought of a Star Wars storyline that you would love to see on screen, animated or movie TV form?
I mean, this is going to be so point of personal privilege, but I did Lieutenant Colvette Valeria in Lego Star Wars, and so and we finally found out where she fits in. She's, I'm in like the first. I'm in the when everybody was still young realm of it. So I would love like a flashback movie where she's, fighting the good fight and getting to say let the force be with you and all of those things. Like I would love a Colvette Valeria arc of some kind.
I feel like they have space for it.
I think they do. Like there's definitely room in the canon for it, so I would love that.
Please, I love you, Star Wars and stepdaddy Filoni. I need you to expand that universe, baby. That's all I'm asking for. I need some more IP.
Please.
That's all I'm saying.
Also, I'm just so grateful that I'm in it because you never know when you'll get a call say, "Well, come back and do it." Because I did the holiday special or the summer special a few years back, and that was literally because I had done Freemaker Adventures. They knew that I lived in the world, so they could do this little side thing with me and Obi-Wan, and it just was amazing. So as long as I'm in the world and they go into that time frame, I can be called in, which makes me very happy.
Yeah, that makes us happy too. She's literally a part of the Star Wars universe, whether they like it or not. It's too late. Like she's canon.
I'm in it.
And can I make this public service announcement to Star Wars Celebration? If you ever, I'm saying it's not you, Yvette. All right, so you could. If you ever in your life decide to have a host that ain't Yvette Nicole Brown, you will hear from us, boo. I'm just letting y'all know. Keep the consistency. How about continuity? Hallelujah. Ain't nobody else gonna represent better than our blurred queen. All right, I said that. That's our regularly scheduled program.
I would like to say send your letters to Vince because there have been other hosts that have been amazing. And also this is the thing too. It is such an amazing thing to host Star Wars Celebration or really to host anything in the Disney universe. I've been blessed to host a lot of things for them. I'm not greedy. And so I understand that sometimes it can't be me. It's somebody else's shot and I support it. But man, it was the time I got to host it. Oh, it was nothing like it. Nothing like it.
All righty. Come on through, yes.
Oh, that's super awesome. I love that. I just love how you love Star Wars so much. It literally gets me so excited. So speaking of Star Wars and your love for Star Wars, obviously we just talked about Colvette Valeria as you were playing in Star Wars. My question is, you've talked about the Mandalorian saga, the series, for ages. Yvette wants to be in it, you guys. Give her a chance.
I do.
So my question is for you. If you had to create a Mandalorian creed that was to be followed, what would it be?
Ooh. I mean, it's kind of in line with my own personal creed just be kind. You know what I mean? And I know in the world of in that era, they can't be kind. Everybody trying to kill you. You got to be ruthless. You got to be ready to throw somebody in the bog. I get it. But I do think that was part of it. Like if possible, do no harm. I think that would be it. If
like
possible, do no harm.
Can I interject? Perhaps
Yes.
we put a little Mandalorian stank on it, if I will.
Do it.
How about the FAFO creed?
Well, it's pretty much that's kind of implied. Like, be kind. If you be kind, but if you can't, here it comes. Like, I don't.
Sorry,
you don't want to be kind. And we got a little find out coming your way. I don't know what else.
We all. Nobody wants to fight, but we here for it.
I don't want to have to kill you, but if I gotta kill you,
it'll be quick.
It'll be quick. I'm efficient. And don't start no beater. Ain't nobody called you come over here with that mess.
That part.
I know that's right. All right, cool. Well, the homie Ty also has something that he wanted to ask you. So, yeah, let me see if I can get Ty up here so he can ask you.
She won't be next to Ty. Give me off of here.
No,
all right, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it work. All right, Ty, come on through. What's the question, homeboy?
You're muted.
Unmute.
Ty, unmute, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm not prepared. Never prepared. Yo, Yvette, I want to change the geography for a minute.
Okay.
Let's talk Black excellence, right?
Ooh, okay.
One of the shows that doesn't get enough recognition that you are solely a part of is The Family Business in New Orleans.
Thank you.
And that show is extremely good. For those who have seen it, they know. And for those who don't, get on board. Get on board. What is it like to work with such a extraordinary cast? Because the list of names on that show is crazy.
Yeah.
And I would love to hear some of like just anything you got to tell me about the cast, specifically one individual who's turned rapper / actor and has done it kind of seamlessly and know exactly what I'm talking about, but
David Banner. Family Business New Orleans is not a sequel, spinoffs. That's the word I'm looking for. A spinoff of Family Business. Carl Weber's amazing series. Tridestined is the studio that produces it with Carl for BET, and Tridestined is who I did my film Always a Bridesmaid with. I'm been friends with Indy over there since we were in high school, and Trey is their amazing director, and there's wonderful other directors, Veronica, and producers. It's all a family. You want to talk about a family business? Tridestined is a family business. And so when they reached out to me, they were like, actually, no, what's so funny? I heard that Leela, the amazing Leela Rashawn, and Brandon T. Jackson were doing the show and that there was going to be a spinoff. I reached out to my friends and said, do you have anything in a fluffy Cleveland size, fluffy girl Cleveland size? And they were like, well, we do have someone that you could play. And that's how I got to play Cousin Monique. And I'm the Cleveland arm of this family. She's not a Duncan. She's from Leela Rashawn's side of the family, but there's a lot of, mayhem and ballyhoo, and the fabulous David Banner plays the big bad in the show. And he is menacing and sexy for the ladies. And, he's a really good actor. He's a really, really good actor. Everyone on that show is really, Pooch Hall is doing it. And my baby Tony has a role. He plays a deputy on there, a recurring role on there. So it truly is a labor of love amongst all of us.
Well, I mean, that's something to speak on right there. I mean, how's that working with hubby on set? I mean,
it was so great. I think this is the third time we worked together. We actually he and I both did a Lifetime movie, the very first Lifetime movie either one of us has ever done. I got an offer to be in it. And I said, is there anything else who else are you casting? And they listed all the people. And I said, well, who's playing my husband? And they were like, oh, we're going to get we're going to audition people. I was like, can Tony audition? Tony auditioned and booked the job. Tony sent in his own self-tape and booked the doggone job. So I got to kiss my own husband in the film. And he's got a really good arc in the movie. It's going to help. It's going to help a lot of couples and help a lot of men, the storyline. So, and that's Man Enough with Tony Braxton. That's coming out November 22nd.
Shut up.
On Lifetime, yeah.
I'm sorry.
And it's if I'm not mistaken, it's based on the song.
Yes,
right?
Tony has this great
Yes.
deal with Lifetime where she's going to do movies based on her songs. So Man Enough is the very first one, and so the story, all the different stories. It's Tony Braxton, Essence Atkins, and me. We're the 3 stars, and well, Tony's the star. Let me be women. Tony's the star. Me and Essence are happy to be there supporting her. And then Thomas Cadreau, who's a great. If you guys watch the Little Christmas and all of those movies on Lifetime, he stars in those with Kelly Rowland. And Brescia, so he's playing the male lead in the film, but it's going to be really, really good. It's really funny. It's heartwarming. It's musical. It's all the things.
What is going on here? We're having a. I just noticed something. Hold on one second. Let
Side
me,
conversation.
yeah.
There's a bunch of side conversations.
We gotta get
amongst yourselves.
Hi.
Hi, is that Mama?
That's my mom. Yeah.
Yvette, that's Yvette Brown.
Come this way. Come this way.
Hi, Yvette Brown.
Hi, Yvette Brown Coleman. Brown. Nobody ever
That's
gets us
awesome.
confused with each other, right?
They have to. We both Yvette Brown. They would have to.
I know.
Yes, nice to
Hello, everyone. It's nice to meet you. I'm not really supposed to be here, but thank you all for being so kind.
Thanks for popping in. You heard all this.
You done brought your mama into the bookstore with you.
She's in the back in the stack sometimes. She got to code everything.
It's good to meet you, Mrs.
Nice to meet
Lady
you.
Mandalore. Thank you so much. And yeah, we're gonna have to make sure that you and Yvette Nicole Brown, your doppelganger, y'all can stay in touch here.
Absolutely. Thank you all. Have a good day.
You too, Mama. Thank you so much for being here. Listen, let's go ahead and keep this thing going. I'm gonna keep it real. I have another question. It's a bit of a follow-up to the last question that we had, which was about you working with the family business cast, right?
You know what? For Vince Ford, I didn't answer the question. He asked what it's like to work with Tony, and I don't know how I got all the way down a rabbit hole. It's lovely to work with someone that knows you so well, and especially I'm like Prudy McPrude. I don't want to kiss nobody but Tony. So if I got to play somebody's wife on television or in a film, I would rather it be Tony. So I was really happy that it went the way it did because I wouldn't want to kiss anybody else. So it was really wonderful to work with him, and he's a good actor. You guys will see he's a really good actor.
Would you have opposed if they wanted him to kiss somebody else?
Absolutely no way. Absolutely not. But you know what though, I am aware that
that's the word of acting. You know, that's
both actors. It's gonna happen. I just don't. I've never enjoyed it. I don't like kissing. I'm kind of a germaphobe too. So it's like, you got. I mean, like gingivitis is contagious. Have you flossed? Did you floss today? You got any bad teeth? You got any bad teeth?
Well,
like that's what I'm thinking. So I'm not really in. I won't be in the moment anyway. And I don't take a lot of sexy roles, so I don't have to do a lot of kissing and stuff anymore.
Oh well, hey, you know, you're just naturally that way. But in addition to having that time on set with the cast, after you film these things, then you got to go through promo. You got to go sit and talk. Sometimes it's cool. Sometimes you get to be with cool folks like us. Sometimes you get to be with cool folks like Jennifer Hudson as well, because I thought that she's like literally one of my favorites. Now, I really need to know this from you. This is literally why I could not wait to get you back on the show, Miss Yvette Nicole Brown. Talk to us about the Spirit Tunnel, man, because this thing right is so dope to me. Like, I need to know what goes into preparation for going down the Spirit Tunnel. Do y'all be like, all right, they're going to have us walk down. I want you to go ahead and do the snake. You're going to do the robot. I'm going to do the moonwalk. Or do y'all just like, look, I don't know. We're just going to go out there and talk. And what is wrong with Derwin Davis?
You know what? We did not plan this. And I remember the first time I did Jennifer's show, I think I've done it like 3 times now. The first time I did it was before people knew about the Spirit Tunnel. They had not made it. It had not become the thing yet. So the first time I did it, you turn the corner. If you see people turning the corner and they're surprised, they don't know what's about to happen to them. So the very first time I did the show, I turned the corner and was like, what? You don't know that people are going to sing for me and welcome me to the show? It's amazing. But by the time I did it with the family business cast, I knew what was up. So it's just like, you just want to make sure you hold your section of the tunnel together. Like, I didn't want to let the team down. So as I'm going down, as you see with David was handling it. So all I needed was a little shimmy. I just need to do a little shimmy to keep my side okay, because David had the other side together. Same thing with Leela. Leela ain't got to do much because Brandon is serving. So you just hold your end as you go down, keep the rhythm as a Black person, and let the chips fall where they may. And now Pooch had his moment. Pooch knew I'm bringing up the rear. Let me give him a little Michael Jackson. Let me just make it do what it do. But it's literally a free for all.
Yes.
It's a free for all.
Man, I don't know. It feels like such a fun thing to do. It sets her show aside. We love her ever since American Idol. So it's just interesting to me. What does, I mean, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if it was me, I might have done something stupid.
I mean, you've seen the tunnels. A lot of people, some people have done things. It catch you off guard. You don't know. You might be off beat. There's a lot of stuff that can happen. You can make it a moment, or you can make it a moment. You could just survive it, or you could celebrate your way down. These are your choices. You know, I just celebrate my way down. Yeah.
Speaking of your way down, like, can you explain to us what's going on with your co-star? Pooch, he's got a whole thing going on here, and
he's dead.
I just want to know if you approve.
He's making a moment. I've told you got choices. This is his choice. He's like, it's my time. I had to wait to the end. I'm gonna let him have it. And what did he do? He made a moment.
He did. He definitely did. All right, cool. Well, thank you so much. I've been dying to ask you that. Our homie Yaz also has a question for you. Yaz, what's going on?
Oh, sorry. I'm feeling those vibes from the Jay Hudson show. Like, I would love to turn a corner and just have so many people hyping me up.
It's so great.
I bet that's beautiful. I love that. Okay, so my question is for you. Your lifelong desire is basically to be a role model for children, and you are a big influence on. It's been a big influence on your career, and I mean, the world loves you because of just how PG-13 you have been able to keep your entire career. Which kudos to you, because I understand how hard it can be now that I'm officially, in school, so I understand. My question is, which one of your voice acting roles that you have played has been the most, it best emphasizes basically your lessons about friendship, about kindness, and, the differences that, you try to convey through your work? Which role do you think would best convey that?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say currently there's a wonderful show I love on Apple TV that I narrate called Shape Island. And it is a show about 3 different shapes. A circle, a square, and a triangle. They're all different in how they have to coexist and care for each other on this island, and understand that differences make us strong, right? They're not the things that should divide us. They're the things that should bring us together. So that's what I'll say first. But there was another show I did for years on Disney called Chicken Squad. And sadly, we did this show around the time of George Floyd's murder.
Oh,
there was not a lot of love for the
right.
They did not like the cops at the time.
Understood.
And my character was a captain. She was a retired canine police dog who was teaching these little chickens how to be better members of the community. So she would teach them how to care for each other, how to save someone if they were in trouble, how to run towards danger, and basically be one of the helpers like Mr. Rogers told us all to be. And it was really a sweet show. I got to sing on the show, and it was really I thought it was really great lessons for kids, but because it came from a police dog, we didn't last long. But I think those 2 shows in particular really model, I think, how we should love and care for each other in the world.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
You got your answer, Yaz?
Yeah, I got my answer. I figured it was going to be Shape Island was definitely going to be on that top list.
Yeah.
How beautiful of a message that
isn't it it's a soothing. I know this sounds like I'm like trying to promote the show, and
No.
I want people to watch it because it's lovely. But even if I was not the narrator on the show, it is such a warm hug of a show. It's just, you could turn Shape Island on and just, I'm talking about how we talked earlier about Tony putting Martin on. Shape Island, you could go to sleep to. Shape Island is the kind of show that just kind of makes your blood pressure drop a little bit, makes you think about kinder things, and you just kind of float along with these shapes and as they learn their lessons.
But which is crazy, because if you look at, you know what I'm saying, if you're looking, just looking and you see the title and you see the picture of it, you wouldn't think that you were going to get this much from this show. So it's so significant. So I figured that was going to be on.
Thank you for that. For kids and adults. I want the adults, so you can turn it on for your kids, but there's still lessons for us in Shape Island as well.
I watch kids shows, so that's why I had to make sure that I stated that I knew it was one of your top ones, but I wanted to hear it from you, basically.
Yeah. It is.
Oh, yeah. We all watch kid shows. You
Well,
ain't
okay, but
official.
I mean,
Don't try to.
I watch them to go to bed. You know, like Tony watches. You know, Martin. I'm the same thing. I have to have my ambiance. I have to have my TV on, and I watch kid shows and like movies to go to bed. So sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I'll check the time and I'm like, oh, it's 2:30 in the morning. Maybe I should change the show because I'm watching it instead of sleeping.
Sleeping to it. Yep. See, you get it.
That gives me that before Ant has this question. That reminds me. You say your husband plays Martin. So what are you a pitch black silence? I need to sleep in the vacuum of space type of person?
No, I literally can sleep. This is what I learned with Tony. I can sleep under any situation. So there have been times that I have fallen asleep with the television on, but I don't need the television on to fall asleep. There's just a difference. So I can sleep in the dark. I can sleep with a light on. I can sleep with the television on. But if I had my choice, I probably like a night light and some music, nice music, would be my choice.
Yolanda Adams, maybe
a little Yolanda Adams, or I love 70s and 80s R&B. I want to hear like the OJs and Shalimar and some DeBarge.
I love it.
Something like that. Little Sade, some Anita Baker, Luther.
So Aunt, basically, if her husband ain't trying to sleep with Martin, she gonna be over there trying to sleep like
exactly. That's relaxing. It's with you. We can sleep right now with that. Come on, y'all.
All right, let's not do it, Yaz. She does judge, folks.
All I believe.
All right, yo. So the homie Anthony has a question for you as well, Miss Yvette. Hopefully you don't mind obliging. Here you are, Anthony. What's going on? You up?
I'm sorry. I'm sitting here laughing at y'all. You get to participate in so many different areas of entertainment, movies, television. You're narrating children's shows. I wonder, do you still enjoy watching TV? Do you still enjoy watching movies? And if you do, what's your guilty pleasure? What's your guilty pleasure? We might be surprised to find out.
I do still love watching television and movies and all that. The problem is there's so little time. Between work and being a caregiver and then now being a newlywed and then just all the amazing things I get to do, there's just not, I don't get to binge like I used to. Guilty pleasures. Oh, I mean, there's so many, but I really am enjoying Paradise with Sterling K. Brown right now. There's a soap opera called Beyond the Gates. When I tell you I have become the old woman that got her stories. If I had grandkids right now, I'd be like, don't you talk now that the daddy did something. She done went to Vegas and got married. I got to find out. I'm that chick now. Don't talk while Beyond the Gates is on. So those are two right now that I'm loving. I'm trying to, when someone asks you that question, you start going through your Netflix queue. Like, what did I just finish? The Gilded Age had me in a chokehold. I was a late adopter. I missed it. I just missed it. So I ended up binging 2 seasons to get to the finale of this year, and it was a delicious ride. And then Carol and Daryl are back.
Yeah.
Carol and Daryl, the show is back. I haven't started that yet. I want to let a couple of episodes back up before I jump in. So that's what I'm currently watching or looking forward to watching.
That's excellent. Now in the world of Star Wars, we know your love for The Mandalorian, but the most recent shows, can you give us a little bit of insight if you had a chance to catch these and what your thoughts were on them?
Yeah, Andor is breaking my heart right now because it's so close to what we're living through right now. So it's very hard for me that's not entertainment watching for me anymore. But of the new shows, that's the one that I was the most excited about because we got to see more about what they went through. And now what are we, season 2, season 3, season 2. It's been enough time for it to be season 3, but it's season 2. So I'm just loving the lessons, and I don't know if people are really learning. Like, it was almost like when the boys came out, and certain people in a certain side of politics didn't realize that the supers weren't the good guys. There's some things happening in the world where I don't know if people understand who the bad guys are anymore. So I feel like people are rooting for the Sith, and we shouldn't be rooting for the Sith ever.
Well, that's an interesting question. I mean, I'd like to get into that a little later, but the Sith in Acolyte started to actually present a fair case about the Jedi pulling up like DCF Like,
They
where your
did.
child at?
They did. Now that's true. Now, and I wish the Acolyte would have gotten another season. I think they Mantela was great in that. I think we were just starting to see something that maybe could have made someone like me, because I'm like Jedi for life. Like even when I went to do my make my lightsaber, like, you know, why would I do anything but a Jedi color? Like I don't, people that gravitate towards the dark side, I don't understand. Like I had a friend, a lot of people buy me Legos because they know I love Lego. They bought me like a Palpatine helmet, and I'm like, I'm never gonna make Palpatine. I'm never gonna be. And as much as I love Lego and I was down and needed a new set, I did not build it. Somebody sent me a Vader. I did not build it. I do not. I mean, Vader's okay. Vader's different. Anakin's
Yeah, I'm
different.
about to say. Come
Anakin's
on now.
different. But I'm just, remember though, I came up in the original Star Wars. So Vader, he was redeemed later for us, but this is pre-Anakin time. We didn't get to meet the little boy.
Right,
This was, you know, so it's still, you know, Pavlovian for me to see that black mask and think of, you know, how he tormented my heroes. So I just can't do it. Just can't build it.
Can I say something real quick? And I hope you don't mind this real quick, but I had a premonition this morning when I was preparing for the show about Star Wars, and this isn't going to my question. This is side, since you're blessing us with some time. And I almost broke down when I thought about the scene between Darth Vader and Luke when they were in the presence of the Emperor in Return of the Jedi. I'm gonna take you out for just a second, Ant. Here's what happens. Darth Vader's telling Luke, yo, if you're not gonna come to the dark side, because Luke's sitting there, he's closing his eyes. He's basically, what we would do is he's praying, you know, but he's talking to the Force, but
or disassociating one of the other.
One of those two, right? And so then his dad is sitting there popping off. Yo, if you ain't gonna join the dark side, I heard you found out about your little sister.
Right.
Don't worry. If you don't come, maybe your sister gonna come. And Luke snaps.
Yeah,
he snaps.
That's some
and this is the part that I didn't, as a child, Yvette, I did not take away. He has to be faced with, do I allow my father, who's sinister, do I let him come for my sister,
or do I take it on myself?
Do I kill my own father? He had to kill his own father. Choose between two different family members. And keep in mind, remember, Anakin went to the dark side so that Luke and Leia could live. It was Darth Sidious that offered him the opportunity. Okay, I'm geeking out too much. I can tell.
No, you're not. I don't know who's.
But like, yo, Darth Sidious offered them the opportunity. He's like, yo, look, your wife gonna die with them babies in the womb if you don't come to. So like, that's when like the full circleness of those
began. That's right.
You're like, hold up, man. It's not just as cut and dry as good and evil.
That's
like,
right.
Everything comes down to different situations. I mean,
yes, but remember though, we're learning these lessons as adults. Right. I watched these movies as a child. I was 6 or 7 when the original Star Wars came out. So the nuances of good and evil were very binary. There were no nuance to it. You were either a good person or a bad person. It's light or dark. So as the sequels and the prequels came out and we got older, then you got to see the nuance, because we didn't know that all those universes lived inside of Vader. We didn't know about Anakin yet. So now I get it. To this day, I do not understand people that wake up with the goal of destroying other people. I do not understand that. I will never understand that. But I do understand Anakin's journey, where he literally had to make decisions about the care and future of people he cared about. Did he make the right decision all the time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I think it's just a little different. Now that's different from Leia and Han's little baby boy.
Yo. All right. You know what? We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna go down that road right now. But I do want to take you down this real quick. I got a couple minutes that I just want to talk a couple serious things with you, if it's okay. All right. We normally keep it pretty light, but I just wanted to at least a little bit, a sprinkle, not a whole MSNBC show, but a sprinkle of politics, maybe. And I'm just gonna take you back to something that impacted. Pull on up with it. The love, the empathy, the compassion, inclusion, the justice, the kindness. Come on, all of it. What I want to know, because something impacted me. We all have lived through the last year. We've seen the empire take over. All right, we get what's going on. But without going into the death, the death and all of the other things that are going on, I want to focus in on a programming element with regard to MSNBC, which was basically home for a lot of folks to have a little bit of hope for maybe there being not the administration. Joy Reid, I want to specifically ask you about Joy and what happened, like, and how you reacted, and what you think is the deal behind her being basically escorted off, figuratively, off of this platform that I feel like she helped build that 6 o'clock hour, that 7 o'clock hour. And maybe she didn't tote the line with every single thing, but none of them did. Look, they all had different personalities. Okay, let's not sit here and act like, oh, there was one person who was pro such. So I just want to hear from your own words, because I know that you're very outspoken. Like, what happened here? What's the deal?
Racism.
That okay.
It's racism, because there are people that speak as forcefully as Joy did and does, and they still have their jobs over there. I mean, why is Tiffany Cross gone?
Exactly.
Racism. Because the thing is, a black woman, an unapologetic, smart, principled black woman is always a danger to the patriarchy and to white supremacy. Always. And that's why they always target us. That's why they want to get us, make sure that we don't have the jobs, we don't have the microphones. It's not a small thing or a coincidence that 300,000 Black women have left the federal work environment or the employment roles. That's by design. You know what I mean? They don't want us to speak. Who do we want in office last time? How many of us wanted her there? 92% of us. So that makes us immediately the enemy. So any Black woman as smart as Joy with a platform who calls a spade a spade and is interested in getting into as much good trouble as possible will have a target on their back. But I think they unleashed the Kraken because she's more powerful off of their airwaves than she was on, because now she can say and do whatever she wants. And that's exactly what she's doing. She's saying and doing exactly what she wants. And I support it 100%.
Please. And I mean, just that list alone is so disappointing.
Yeah.
Joy Reid, like, literally, she's like the I almost said the smart Dr. Umar, but I ain't gonna say that. She's such a tool to be used for knowledge.
Our good. And our good. Yeah, and our good is the good of everyone. People forget that when we fight for civil rights, it helps everybody, not just us. So y'all need to just step back and let us cook.
Pop off.
Yeah.
Melissa Harris Perry.
Yep.
Tiffany Cross.
We
watched them all go down, right? And I don't understand it. I literally don't understand it. And unfortunately, they lost a viewer in my house.
Oh, I haven't been back. I haven't been back since Joy's gone. I haven't watched not one moment. And I loved me some Rachel Maddow and some Lawrence O'Donnell. But I'll catch a clip. I don't give them.
I will catch the clips.
Nope, haven't watched since.
That's literally the exact same way I feel about it. I feel like they just did not consider what could be their undoing by not showing loyalty to the people that helped build up. But I will take a step back. And the last bit of questioning that I had that isn't so, let's just say, happy, but it's very insightful, because I need to hear, and these words need to be spoken. A good friend of ours, and I say ours, even though he's not mine, but a friend of, I think, most the Black community, did lose, unfortunately, his life this year. Yeah. And I understand you had a relationship with Malcolm Jamal Warner. And I learned a lot about Malcolm Jamal Warner from your page, honestly, because I didn't follow him as much. I didn't know that he was so motivational, that he would reach out to you just to say hello and just to say, sending you encouragement. What does the public not know about Malcolm Jamal Warner that we should know?
You know, I think thankfully there's very little they don't know anymore, because in his passing, so many of us loved him. And he was such a good friend to so many of us that we all have shared our stories and our videos. And the thing is, a lot of us have videos. Like, what I appreciate about Malcolm now that I don't know that I was grasping how amazing it was at the time. If you cross Malcolm's mind, you didn't just cross his mind and then life went on for him. If you crossed his mind, you heard from him as you crossed his mind. So you would get a text, a call, a voice text, or a video saying, hey, I was, Shirley, he's in the car driving. So I was leaving. I just got a Jamba Juice or whatever. And let me not say that. I don't want to put, he didn't do an endorsement for Jamba Juice, but it's like, I just went and got a juice. No shade to Jamba Juice. They're delicious, but I don't want to act like, I don't want to put a brand name in Malcolm's voice, his mouth. So let me not say that. But he would like, just got a smoothie, and I was just driving. And I was thinking about that time when we talked about this, and he would come with advice from a conversation we had, 3-4 months ago. I've been mulling it over, Yvette, and this is what I think. He was brilliant when it came to Black history and Black culture. That's his mother and father raised him to be a beast in that area. He was very conscious, very an advocate for all things good, and an advocate for his friends. He could not have been happier for me that I found Tony. He was just a delight. That's the only word I can think of. Time with him was always you just felt loved, and every one of his friends will say the same. He was just a lovely human being. Lovely.
Well, I'm curious about, because as we know, you did spend some time with him on set, as he was your husband.
He was.
He was your husband in Community. What was that experience like? Like inviting him on set, him being a new member of the
It was amazing.
roles?
He was on the show because of me. I when I first got the job on Community, and I knew that Shirley had an ex-husband, I went to Dan Harmon and I said, if Shirley's husband, if she reconciles with her husband, I would like it to be Malcolm Jamal Warner. If she does not reconcile with her husband, you can get whoever you want, but I'd like Shirley's love interest to be Malcolm Jamal Warner. Like, I was, remember, I'm like, I don't like to, I was like, if I got to kiss somebody, I want to be my childhood crush. I'm trying to kiss Malcolm Jamal Warner. Bring no old Dusty up in here to, and so we laughed about it, and they thought it was a great idea. And so that's when his arc began as Andre. And I was so like enamored with him from my little childhood love of him that we had a safe word on set. The safe word was green grass. And if anybody in the crew or the cast saw me fawning too much, they would walk by and go, green grass, like abort the mission. And I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna go get some water, Malcolm. It was great talking to you. And we joke about this, Malcolm, years later, not even years later, like a couple of weeks later, I told him, and we laughed about it, because he was never someone that you would need to be starstruck over. He just was such a regular dude that after a while he was like, come on, stop playing. Come on, sit down, let's talk. He was just a regular guy, So yeah. I love him. I love him so much. I really do. It's just wonderful.
I'm so geeked up that I just learned that you actually had influence over Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah, he was there because of me. Yeah, he was there because of me.
That you handpicked Malcolm Jamal Warner.
I handpicked. Thank God Dan Harmon said yes. And it was perfect though for the show. Like, first of all, we were on NBC. He was returning to NBC, and they got the good Cosby sweater joke in. It was a really simpler, beautiful time, and 14, 13-year-old me was like in hug. That picture of me hugging him as Shirley was probably the first day or two that we were working together. That is 13-year-old me hugging her childhood crush. Yvette and Shirley are nowhere in the building. Grown Yvette and Shirley. That is Yvette in East Cleveland at 13.
He's 99. All right, cool. Well, thanks for providing that info. The homie Ty has a question. What's going on, Bad Ty?
I after hearing what I just heard, Yvette, it's so funny because when we think about you, we think about you in the same light that you thought about Malcolm Jamal Warner.
What?
We really, I'm obviously speaking for myself, but I know everybody shares the same sentiment. So it's never surprising when energies attract. So with that being said, every time you come on the show, and I'm just going to say, you're my favorite guest. I'm like, this is never going to change. Sorry to all of our other guests, but I'm not sorry. But I love y'all too. But at the end of the day, you always come on and impart such like great advice, warmth, love. I like what the people don't know is you are the same person on screen as you are off screen. Like, this is the same woman. And I would like in this moment, because you guys just were having a conversation about something very, very important that everyone out here is dealing with, and that is our regime. And I'm going to call it what it is.
That's what it is.
And if there's any words of wisdom, of love, of warmth that you can just give to the general public, we need it right now. And I just would like to give you that opportunity. Vince, put her full screen to just give us what we need right now, Yvette.
You know, it's funny that you asked me to do this in this season, because I still have hope. I want to say that, but at the same time, I do not know how we get out of this, because there are still people that don't think voting matters. There are still people that are not fully aware of what we're facing, because this horrible beast of a blob of goo is haunting the White House again. Like, they don't seem to realize how important this all is. And we really are. And maybe it's our fault. Maybe we chicken littled our way through a lot of stuff by saying every single time it's the fight of our life. But every single time it has been the fight of our life. What I will say that hopefully will bring, I don't know if it'll bring comfort. I don't know if there is comfort to be had right now. But I will say this, if there is any comfort, I will say God is still in control. I believe that he does still have a plan. Now, that said, I think the only way through this is the first word on my hoodie, love. I think that we need to, each of us in our own communities need to strengthen our communities, which means you need to find out where your local food bank is. You need to, like I said earlier, you need to start to grow food and share your excess. Don't throw the food away. If it looks like it's going to go bad, or you got a day or two left, find a neighbor that might need some tomatoes or some kale and share what you have, because there may come a time when that neighbor across the street you gave that tomato to is the person that's going to give you water, because we might be in a situation soon with the way, I mean, they're rappelling down buildings in Chicago and zip tying babies at 3 a.m. in the morning. That is where we are. So this whole thing has devolved in record time. We are in month 10, October, which is really only 9.5 months, I think, because Beast didn't get in there to the 20th. So we're not even at 10 months yet. And we have people rappelling down buildings to search homes without warrants and hold people with no due process. So this is not a game. If you are able to leave this country, you should leave. If you are a marginalized person, if you are someone that they're coming after and you have dual citizenship somewhere, you might want to go check out the other side of your family for a little while. Because this right here, I with them coming up with this new thing where Marco Rubio gets to decide who gets to get a passport or keep their passport, there may come a time we can't leave. So this ain't for everybody. And I don't think everybody should leave. Some of us got to stay and fight. But I'm saying, if you know the fight ain't in you and you got dual citizenship somewhere and you are a marginalized person, or you got health issues and you're going to need some health care, you might want to figure out how you can get up out of here right now. You can always come back.
Do you think that people should legitimately consider dual citizenship? I myself have ventured into the Ghana explorational tool, but what I've learned in that process, and I did not see this. This wasn't on my bingo card, so this wasn't on my list of questions.
Mm-hmm.
But Ty brought it up, and thanks for doing that, Ty. But I've learned as I start to search for other potential habitats that the world is crazy. Like, there's no like flat, there's no perfect answer. Like,
the world is
Ghana, and I'm like, oh shoot, Ghana doesn't allow certain types of orientations over here. So even though I'm around my people, I'm like, well, dang, like I lose. It's like there's always a take or choose.
There is. And that's why I'm saying, though, leaving may not be the way out. That may not be the right decision for everybody, because truly some of us do have to stay and fight back against this. Otherwise, we're just relinquishing our birthright, especially, African Americans that are those of us that are descendants of slavery. Our blood is in this soil. Right. I don't know. I don't have dual citizenship because I don't know where I came from. I can't pinpoint that my grandmother or my great grandmother is from this place. I am a generations long descendant of slavery. Generations long. Like I got to go back to great to find where I really came from, to be able to try to find some dual citizenship. And by then it's too far deep. You can't do it. So people like me, I can't use that as a way out. So I'm going to stay. And I got John Lewis in me, man. I'm so John Lewis-y. I'm Elijah Cummings-y. I'm Maxine Waters-ish. Like I'm Jasmine Crockett-y. I doggone it, I'm gonna stay and keep a boot on their neck as long as I can. If they got to drag me out and I end up in some gulag somewhere, I'm gonna be like, I did what I was supposed to do. Yeah. So, but those that can get out, if it's unsafe for you to be here and you can't get out, you better get out. Because if you look at the history of Germany in like the late 30s going into the 40s, there was a very slim window, and the people that survived the Holocaust that are on this soil, they survived it because their great grandmother got out before they were unable to get out. Think about that. Because he was determined to take out every single Jewish person he had. So if we have the Jewish people here that are descendants from Germany, they got out before it happened.
Are you leaving America, Yvette?
My father's here and I care for him. My husband has amazing children that are here. I do not want to leave the place that my ancestors built. I do not. But that said, I'm a mouthy, educated Black woman. I'm like I'm at the top of whatever list they making of people that talk too much about evil. I'm on that list. So if it comes to having to leave, like if we're looking at a Handmaid's Tale situation, which is what I think we are looking at. Yeah, I didn't live this long, and I'm Fran Hall's child. We gonna get on out. We'll get on out. But I'm a fight as long as I can. If I leave, it's because I realize I have to, not because I want to.
All right. Okay, awesome. That's deep, insightful, and it's information we need to hear. Because one thing that I think that a lot of Black folks need to recognize is that despite the fact we did build this country, it does not make us old. Like we're not necessarily required to live in this country. Our contributions will always be here. But guess what? Whatever country we touch, we're gonna have contributions. So yeah, look throughout our history. We're all there. The homie Lady Mandalore. Thank you, Ty, for those great questions. Lady Mandalore has a question here as well. What's up, Lady Mandalore?
Hi. I'm trying to find hope in all of this, because I feel like that's the only ember that you have in these times. And the thing that I keep coming back upon is art. And for me, for the last, I want to say at least the last 5 years, maybe longer, I have felt like we have been in the midst of another Black Renaissance.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about that? Where do you see help coming from within that Renaissance? Where do you see hope springing eternal? Whether it's the arts, where do you get your support from?
It's for me right now. It's a great question. For me right now, it is the artist, the young artist. There's a singer named Kirby. On I don't know what her Instagram name is, her full name, but if you do, I think it's like Kirby Can Sing, but it's Kirby. And if you go to my page, I repost her music all the time. She is giving us visuals. There she is. She's giving us visuals and songs, and she's got that American flag behind her. She is literally letting people know exactly where she's coming from. She's coming for the fake Christians, all of it. And then also Aaliyah Sheffield. She's the girl that wrote the Earth is Ghetto song. She also is keeping a boot on this. And let me tell you something. Whereas Kirby is giving like a full visual album or with every song, Aaliyah is like, you gonna get me on this piano in my home. Just I can feel like Aaliyah's getting like an immediate download. Whenever she posts something, it will be a song that I feel like the Lord just put in her heart. And she literally is calling out in the same way Kirby does everything that's going on. India Ari remains one of the people that I go to when I need to get my mind right. And she's about to do some in-person performances, and she's got some Zoom links for things that are like, she's all into healing and calling us back to ourselves. And I hear tell that there may be some more music coming from her in this space, but she, like Aaliyah, will go into her within her home, get her drum out, get her sounds out, the little bells and all the stuff she does, and she just sets the tone, and she lets you know, like, let's go. And she just had a milestone birthday. Happy birthday, India. So these are the women right now, and it's not just women, but these are the three that came to mind. There's also a rapper, doggone it, I don't know his name. Dang it. He is, let me go, y'all talk about yourself. Let me go on Instagram and see if I can find his.
Is it the guy he's
Toby?
rapping every single day? He puts something every day. I just found him. Let me
brilliant. He is brilliant. He's putting up a new rap every single day. There's also someone else named D1, DEE1. He's a rapper out of New Orleans. He's doing amazing things. So they're picking up the mantle of Aretha Franklin and James Brown, and they're using their artistry in the same way. This is the thing, guys. They used to use quilts back in the day to tell people about the Underground Railroad. We're now getting to the point where our rappers, our singers, our artists, our artisans are going to be the ones that are telling us the route to get out of whatever is happening here. And so we need to tap in. Right now is a time to tap into the people that are using their platforms for good. Everybody ain't rapping about lip gloss and big butts. There's a lot of people rapping and singing about things that matter, and listen and get the blueprint and start to build your community. So those are my people. And Nicholas Smith is an amazing artist who's doing radical books and paintings that are telling the story. This isn't over. This isn't over for us or this country.
It's a cure for paranoia, but his name is Cameron McLeod.
He's amazing. That's the guy that raps every day, a new rap
every single day. Also, shout out to hip hop making a comeback for real.
Real. Tell us a story.
Real words, exactly.
Teach us. Yeah, it's coming back.
Okay.
D1 is leading that charge. He's like, don't let your music be detrimental. Let you rap and sing in a way that uplifts and makes things better.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. That's a really good question. Yeah, and it's nice to hear Yvette in tune. Now we know what else she listening to when she falling asleep. Okay, it's India Ari.
Listen, always India's stayed on the playlist. She and Layla Hathaway might be the two of the most relaxing voices that you just put it on and just float away. They in that Sade space, especially Layla. Ooh, Layla Hathaway.
I'm gonna blow your mind right now, but I heard from a bunny or a little butterfly, a little birdie, that Sade may be going back on tour.
It's gonna sell out so fast because I know I've never seen her live. I'm going.
Yo, Sade is literally a vampire. Like, she is the same age, just like Yvette. Like, they don't age. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole weird thing. But we'll go ahead and digress. All right, thanks again, Lady Mandalore. Now, the homie Ant had a question for you. What's going on, Ant?
Well, I had a question because, like, I was sitting here just listening to you talk about today's political climate and just about how people are feeling. Mm-hmm. And there are those of us, like you said, who are descendants of ancient slavery. Like, I was able to do my ancestry look up to see how far back my family came from. It doesn't feel like that. It's like there's an end in sight for us.
It doesn't. And I don't. But this is what I need to remind my people of color, my Black folk. Our ancestors had it worse. Whatever we're about to go through, they had it worse. So, and they fought through for us to be able to be in nice rooms with our collections behind us in the picture, and able to have the ability to speak. For now, we can speak freely about everything that's going on and plan and make things better. They couldn't even do that. They had to literally hide in the same way that the people in Nazi Germany had to hide. They're hiding in basements and crawl spaces and outhouses and all the things just to be free. We aren't there. You know what I mean? What may feel like that level of oppression right now is not that. So if they can survive that to provide everything that we have now, we should be able to endure this for the generations that are going to come after us. We will be ancestors someday. What would those children say of us? What will they say of our fight? What will they say of how we put our bodies on the line? I referenced John Lewis. John Lewis literally put his body on the line. So if I'm saying that I want to be like him, where's my Pettis Bridge moment? What am I willing to do to make sure that this generation and the generations after me have the rights that everyone fought for? That's a question you got to ask yourself. Some people ain't built for it, but I'm leaning in.
You know, I see that a lot of success with our ancestors happened when they were able to work with people outside of our circle, right? The more people that worked with us who realized we were all in this together, the more success we were able to have. And nowadays, things have gotten so divisive. You know, I have Latino friends who don't feel empathetic for the Latinos for Trump who got locked up and put in cages. The ones who were campaigning for this man were arrested and put in cages, and they don't have any sympathy for them. And it feels like they're not even thinking about themselves, let alone thinking about what's coming next.
But see this, and I know we didn't got deep in the weeds and the deep stuff. We can get back to fun, but you know, the lie is that the capitalistic society tells you, I got mine, you know, you get yours. Sucks to be you. Like that's what Reaganomics brought us in the 80s. And so it's raised generations of people that no longer think of community. They think of themselves. When I make decisions, I'm thinking, how will this affect? I'll give you an example. So we did the Man Enough movie, me, Essence, and Toni Braxton. So when you do a movie, you end up having a gallery shoot. And that's where you get together and everybody puts on their fancy wardrobe and you take pictures as your character with the other castmates. And then once you do your photo shoot, they send you all the pictures to you. And then you sit there and you tick off. I like this one. I don't like this one. When you don't like one, it's called killing it. So you have to do your kills and you get a certain amount. Like say you can kill 50% of your solo shots, 25% of your group shots. Okay. Follow me. I'm going somewhere. So as I'm doing my kills, if I have not killed 25% of my group shots, once I kill the ones that I don't like of me, I go back in and kill the ones that aren't good of Essence or Toni as well. Because they may have run out of their 25%. And when you run out of your 25%, invariably there is one other picture. Oh, I don't like how my left toenail looks. If I could kill one more, it'd be that one. I look for those things for my friends. It's not just about me. It's not just about let me find where I look cute and good luck to them. No, this is all of us in this together. So I do my kills and then I do some photo kills for my friends as well. That is a small microcosm of how we should be living life every single day. It's if you got tomatoes in your backyard, but if you got too many tomatoes, you got more than you're going to be able to use before they go bad, give some tomatoes to somebody else. If you see someone going somewhere, they live on your street, they got somewhere to go, give them a ride. We need to get back to thinking of other people as we think of ourselves instead of just thinking of ourselves. And if we do that, we can get out of this shit show. Can I cuss?
Please.
Oh, what? Oh my God! Did you just? Nah, we got to start over, man. We got to start over. Like, we can't have you on here cussing like.
That's the first time, like I think in the history that we've known you that you have cussed.
A couple times, but we ain't gonna bring.
But that's how bad. That's how bad things are, guys. I think that's what we're really in.
That's really bad. Listen, we're deep into this. Our time's limited, unfortunately. We could do this literally all day, every day if you gave us the opportunity, but we can't. So since we don't, we're gonna start wrapping up. Not now, but after you ask question, we have some script stuff we might play around with. Got a couple other questions, and I gotta learn a couple more things about the upcoming Star Wars projects that you're into. But the homie Yaz did have a question again. So what's up?
All right, Yvette. So we all know that you are a devoted caregiver to your father. You prioritize self-care. It is an important thing in your life. And, you openly, try to, work on it, tell people to work.
There we go. I work on it.
It's life. So,
yeah,
it's like parenting. We didn't have a handbook,
right.
It's one of those things that we learn as we go, you know what I mean? And you're learning as you go, you know what I mean? And it's beautiful. And you share that openly with everyone. So my question for you is, if you could merge those two beautiful qualities of being a caregiver and prioritizing self-care into one single note that you would put into your notebook, because I know that you like to, jot down your notes now that on The Walking Dead, that was something that you picked up, technically speaking. What's one note that you would stick by you, and that resonates with a piece of television episode? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's one thing that if you could have written it down to use it for other shows?
Like you want me to come up with like a thesis statement that I could have used for a television show?
Yeah, like so technically. Sorry, I know I said this like backwards. Sorry,
It's okay.
My brain's in the middle of work. So
It's okay.
Okay, so basically, if you could merge those two habits, being
Self-care and caregiving,
and being a caregiver, and you had to write down something that would kind of help you on set for a specific role,
okay.
what would that kind of resonate and like to help you, because you have a lot of different roles, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our caregivers, partners.
I don't know if this is really answering your question, but I think this might help people that are caregivers. I have a thesis statement, which has been my lifetime thesis statement, and it is, I want everybody to be okay. If there is one, if I have a tombstone, I don't know if I'm gonna be cremated or buried, but if I were to have a tombstone, it would be Yvette wanted everyone to be okay. But the thing that I would add to that is you're everybody too. You're part of everybody too. And so if I want everybody to be okay, I need to also want myself to be okay. And I think that is the self-care piece that I think is missing in a lot of people's repertoire, because they're so focused on caring for the one that is in their care, be it their child, their parent, their friend, whatever, that they forget that, you can't pour from an empty vessel. So I'm still like, that's why when you said you prioritize self-care, I was like, do I? I don't know.
Sorry, I said it a little backwards.
That's okay. No, it's fine. But I don't think that I do. And I need to learn, because it's hard. Only one thing can be in first position.
Correct.
Right? So if I have decided that I'm going to give everything I can to my father or my husband or my dog or a job, then that means that thing or those people becomes number one. So you can't have them be number one and have yourself be number one. I think the goal is to have a rotating number one.
Yes.
And you have to rotate yourself in for, time with friends, or a delicious meal out, or going to a movie, or getting a massage. Like, those are things, or building Lego. Take time away to build Lego. I had a meeting yesterday, a webinar, and I just told myself, like, I haven't been able to build Lego in a while. So I'm not on camera. I'm listening to what they're saying. I'm going to build while I'm listening. And that's, what I did yesterday. But that was me choosing to put my self-care first. So
balancing, your different palettes and putting what's in the foremost at the front. And
absolutely.
I love that, you're including your Lego for your self-care.
Absolutely.
Even though you're working, you're still including it. So I
absolutely.
I love
it. Hope that
well, listen, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. We getting deep. We done got real deep, man.
Listen, it flows. Listen, every time I come on, it flows exactly the way. I know you have your little plans, Vince. You got your plans, but it always goes where it needs to go. It just goes where it needs to go.
You can plan all you want, and God will laugh.
Yeah, let him use you. Is what I like to say. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, damn. I guess we used up the screen. I think she might have accidentally clicked off, but yeah, hopefully she joins us back again in a second. Loving where we are right now. When she gets back, which hopefully she does pull back up, I got a feeling she may have accidentally clicked out of here.
There she goes.
Who's right every time? Ha ha ha. And anyway, so one thing I didn't get as we're still making our way to get it back on here is there are upcoming Star Wars projects that we have now to look forward to. And one of the things, once we get an opportunity to speak with her again, that I'm interested in is whether or not she's looking forward to a new introduction of a new type of show, or excuse me, a new type of Star Wars joint. Because Ryan Gosling,
I'm down.
I'm
down. I am. When does it start? I'm down. I subscribe.
You in it for the Ryan Gosling? Okay, so I mean,
Ryan Gosling train all day.
Oh, whoa.
It's just weird for me because like I'm already recognizing that this is a project that will not involve lightsabers, and it's always strange to me, and maybe even Yvette, that a project that has Star Wars doesn't have lightsaber. It's hard to digest sometimes because I think Yvette and I from the same school. We were introduced to Star Wars via Star Wars,
Right.
not Star Wars, Phantom Menace, Star
Right.
Wars. It was just Star Wars. They added the New Hope later.
That later, we were Star Wars. That was just Star Wars.
It was just literally Star Wars.
Mhm.
And what did that big green, that big blue lightsaber that pulled up on the screen just made your eyes like go like this as a child? And now we've gotten to the point where movies like Rogue One, Andor, these projects don't even have lightsabers. Yeah, you might get the Force a little bit. You'll get your droids. You'll get your sci-fi fix. But you don't have. So I don't know. My question for you, Yvette, as a Star Wars fan, does this excite you when you see a movie with Star Wars that literally has nothing to do with Jedi? It may not have. Oh shoot! It may not have anything to do with the concept of the Force.
Yeah.
Evil. It's all about. Hey, can you fly like Poe did in the sequel? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you know what though?
It's
It's got. Listen, anything Star Wars excites me. You have to keep expanding the world, and there are as much as I love a good lightsaber battle. There's people that don't. They can take it or leave it.
Good point.
There are, and so this is their show.
Yep.
This is the one that's all about them that want to see people flying around in the skies. This is their moment. You know.
All right.
There's nothing wrong with a little. What is it on here?
Skeleton Crew was good.
Inclusion.
Skeleton Crew was phenomenal. It was
Absolutely.
phenomenal. Let me. So yeah, Nolly. It was actually one of those that probably didn't get as much attention as it deserved.
No, it didn't.
In my opinion,
It needed more. It needed more, honestly. And that's the hill I will die on. That Andor and Skeleton Crew are probably the best, besides the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, the best Star Wars TV we've gotten.
I agree.
Honestly, truly.
I agree.
Yeah, Andor and Skeleton Crew. And then I go Mandalorian season 1 and season 2. I know you're looking forward to this Mandalorian coming up, Miss Yvette Nicole Brown. The whole Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I know you right there on the first row, ready to see that thing.
And listen, this is one of the greatest things about getting to host things for Disney. Because I just did their Destination D23. I hosted their studio panel. Oh, it was so great. It was so great. Yeah, I'd be jealous. I'd be jealous too if I wasn't there. Because the reason I say yes, besides the fact that it's just a great opportunity, is that you get to see everything first. You know, so all the clips and the videos and that, and you get to meet a lot of the people that are a part of it. So when I saw that trailer for the first time, bring it, put it in my veins.
And it was here in Orlando, right? They were at
I came down to Disney World.
And she ain't even say not a thing.
Let me tell you something. The way they had me scheduled, y'all. It was a grand opening, grand closing.
Look,
and I have been working
time. Listen, here at Disney World, I got passes, so I'll meet you down on Main Street.
I'm in themed houses in Orlando.
Oh my God.
We'll literally be offended.
Bedroom.
I will definitely let you know next time I come down.
Like if Yvette comes to Coruscant and doesn't shout out, like how we not getting off? Anyway, all right. I have one final question that is not as deep as some of the ones we've had, but then we want to get into our script. All of us, just so y'all know, a little bit of full disclosure, we have submitted for approval to the only official Emmy award-winning actress on here.
Nominated, but I'll take it. I'll take it as if you see something in the future. I'll take it. Yeah.
I'm speaking into existence. We submitted some scripts from some of our favorite scenes in Star Wars and a couple other movies. Well, one other movie, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. One movie didn't make the cut. I'm gonna let y'all guess what it is later. But I was like, man, I don't think Yvette even messed with that movie. It was Back to the Future. I was gonna.
Are you high?
High.
I love Back to the Future. How dare you? You don't know if I mess with Back to. Don't let me put my Lego DeLorean I didn't put together. What are you talking about?
I'm so sorry. All right, we never spoke about it.
Be the age I am and not be into Back. Have you? What is happening? That trilogy is foundational for people of my generation. Foundational.
100%.
All right. The only reason, all right, in my defense, and I'll take those lashes. I deserve them. I shouldn't have been prejudiced. But in my defense, the only reason I said that's because we hadn't spoken about it. It's not because you had expressed that you weren't into it.
No,
we've already stayed in certain projects and program and
I love it.
Properties. But this is I gotta isolate us for this, y'all. So bear with me a second, because this one could determine the future of Star Wars as we know it. So Miss Yvette.
Let me find my stuff. Hold on. Keep talking
Okay,
about yourself.
well, go ahead. You can find it now, but we ain't gonna do that part right now. Right now, this is just a question.
Okay.
You're an avid Star Wars fan, as we've
Yeah.
all said. We know we it's a fact. It's not even on a Jeopardy question. I saw you did Celebrity Jeopardy. It's a shame they didn't put Star Wars up because everybody would have lost against you. But in the world of Star Wars, we've seen ups and downs, and one of the downs, unfortunately, centered around one of our favorite characters who went by the name of Finn. Finn, played by John Boyega, left the Star Wars experience with a bitter taste in his mouth. He felt like the Star Wars following didn't necessarily accept him. He also felt that he was teased a little bit as he was given a bit of a significant role. Then they teased Force sensitivity. They teased a relationship between him and Rey. Then they went and put him off to a bunch, and then he became a side character. My question is, does John Boyega have the right to feel the way he does? Should he reconsider coming back into the realm of Star Wars? And if so, what should he have to know now? How does he approach it, knowing what he does with regard to how rabid the Star Wars following can be? Good, bad, or ugly?
I'm never going to tell a Black person they don't have a right to feel the way they feel. I'm 100% validate his thoughts about it. I have been a part or been a victim of toxic fandoms. I could tell you some stuff from Once Upon a Time fandom that would, I mean,
Ooh.
Lord, they get very upset about
What
things.
happened? What happened with that?
They just get upset. Every fandom gets upset about stuff that makes no sense. I'm just being honest. I didn't name it. The Walking Dead fandom, the Once Upon a Time fandom, Star Wars fandom. There's always bad actors in the fandom who either want things the way they want them, or they don't like a casting decision, or they don't like they were standing two other people together and they don't like that they not. It's always that nonsense. And because I host a lot of things and I advocate for a lot of things, I end up getting a lot of some of the brunt of some of their displeasure, because I'm going to say what I need to say, and it's going to be what it needs to be. So I say all that to say, John had his own experience with the fans of the Star Wars films. He has every right to feel the way he feels. I would love for him to reconsider, because I loved him as Finn, and I love him as a human being. He is a fighter for good. He doesn't care. He's like me. He's really gangster like me in that he doesn't care what he loses. He is going to speak the truth. And I respect that about him. And I think some people that have been acting out and acting up in these fandoms, especially the racist ones, they're the way they are because they have not ever in their life been held accountable for their actions. So I think it's important for not John to have to fight for what's right for him. I would like other people in the fandom to fight for John. I would love for the powers that be over these properties to fight for John. And they do, for the most part. When every person of color that has entered the Star Wars universe, I probably except Sam L. Jackson, because ain't nobody gonna try it with Sam. Every single one of them has affected or been dealt with some sort of backlash from people that don't understand why a brown person is in a world where little green things squiggle around. It makes no sense to be upset about Black people being anywhere when you have aliens and space demons and whatnot. So it's all dumb. But he has every right to feel that way. And I will march behind him wherever he's marching to.
Yeah, I agree, man. It really sucks, man, because all we see as fans sometimes is just the finished product, and we don't experience everything that's going not only to their comment section, but what's being mailed to their house.
If y'all knew what people send and say. And the thing is, I'm from East Cleveland. You got the wrong one coming for me. Like, first of all, I ain't scared of you. That's the first thing. Second, I'm a licensed gun owner. So if you want to come over here and try it with me, come on, try it. And the last thing is, I words. If it's gonna be a war of words, I'm gonna win anyway. So what are you doing? And then also, I have the power to block you. I have the power to block you.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm a legal secretary. I can sue you.
Wow.
If you get a little too froggy and you leap a little too far, and then we're gonna start restraining orders and we're gonna get busy. We're gonna get cracking.
Okay.
So it's just a fool's errand to come over here with anything. If you don't like what I say, scroll. Wow. That's all you really can do. Because if you bring it, you're gonna find it. I always say I don't come for nobody. If you seek me, you shall find me. So if you seek me, you will find me.
She ain't hard to find.
That's East Cleveland. Come on, bring it. If you feeling froggy, go on leap.
They always say you can take the Cleveland out the young lady, but you cannot take the young lady out of Cleveland.
If
Boy,
it's
that
East
is
Cleveland,
the truth.
especially if it's East Cleveland, it's in there. We gritty and grimy.
Yeah,
Gritty
man.
and
It's
grimy.
Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. You better watch out, man. Hold up. I was curious about a couple other things, but I did want to see if maybe you want to try a little exercise?
We can. Just let me
do this real quick.
Let me get my
What's
lines.
going on,
Where are we starting with? Which
I
one we
was gonna
starting
say,
with?
before we start, Yvette, I hate to have to ask you this, but your camera from when you left to came back, it's really, really like it's.
Is it blurry? You want me to go back out and come back in?
Will you please just?
I will. Let me
this
go out and come back in.
amazing.
Sure, I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Thank you.
Great. Now she's never coming back. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Come on, for real.
Throughout the show. That's all I needed was an excuse to leave.
Resident blurred. What are you talking about?
We always about to do this. I didn't want it to be looking like that when y'all.
Yeah. I was.
Good catch.
One of the reasons I didn't ask is because afterwards the program I use it gives this thing where it lets you kind of upload the version of it. So I was like, all right, we'll just kind of bleed through it. But it is what it is. Hopefully she comes back. If she doesn't, then I guess we'll go ahead and end. Of course, I'm sorry. Hey, look, on me of little faith.
Much better.
Yeah.
It's better.
Let me tell you how good my husband is. So as we're doing this, I kept hearing like a little tap 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 tap.
He brought you food?
Yes! Oh, lunch!
Tony!
Okay, what husband store did you get him from?
I got him from the caring section. The
caring section at
the put you first caring section of CVS. Tony was just hanging there.
High emotional IQ variant.
Oh God! So it's just
that's how you know you got a good heart, Yvette. Because most women, if they get a Tony, they're not telling you where they got Tony. They gonna be like, like this. It's almost like when somebody walks by and be like, "What cologne you wear?" I'm not telling you, so you.
It's just an oil. It's an oil I got for that. You know how they do. I don't even know. I put like 5 things on. I don't even know what I got. No, I tell everybody if they want a Tony, they need to look in their friend zone.
Amen.
There's so many good men that women will put in the friend zone and never look back and be 20 years later. They still single. The dude is still single and they still best friends. Like, what are you doing? Go on in there. Go on, pull them out of there. Pull them out of there and go on.
That was me and my husband. We've known each other for over 10 years. Yep. I dated a friend of ours a couple years, back, and then we separated. Things didn't work. Me and him still had like this connection. We started like
there you go.
We used to go on dates, like lunch dates, and then now I'm married.
It was always him.
Yes, married. Stole her man from somebody, but we ain't gonna talk about that. That's a whole other story. We gonna go ahead and keep this moving. we ain't gonna talk about that right now. We're gonna leave that alone right now. Let me stop. So Yvette, all right, we want to go ahead and see if we can get the script. So we have 3 actresses on this panel. Okay. 1 Emmy nominated actress, and then 2 aspiring actresses.
I love it.
And I'm trying to see if we can go ahead and delve into a little bit of acting, if we could. Sorry, I'm just keeping the actors.
Do it. Which one are we doing? Which one we start with?
So why don't we go ahead and get this? And let's try this real quick with let's start with me and you. Darth Vader and Luke.
Okay, hold on.
I will play the role of. Okay.
I can get my sides. Hold on. What's my first? What's the first line? Don't act it out. But is Luke the first speaker or is Vader?
That's a good question. I think the first speaker is Vader. I think the first line on here, and I'll get this right.
If you only
knew.
Okay, got it. Okay, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I got it now. I'm gonna hear talk about everybody. I'm like, man, there it is. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
there it is. Okay, if only you knew. So it's me and you. Let's go ahead and act this thing out. You play Luke. I will be Vader, and let's see if this is as bad as I hope it's not. All right. Here we go. Ready? Boom, boom. If only you knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. It was you who killed him.
No, I am your father.
No, that's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
No.
Luke, you can destroy the Emperor. He has foreseen this. It is your destiny. Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son. Come with me. It is the only way. Boo. I didn't like it. I didn't like my part.
I thought you did great. I sucked.
I was a little too. I don't know. I ain't like it. I feel like I wouldn't have got the part.
I thought you did. No, you would have got the part. I did the version. That was an example of a horrible reader. Sometimes you go into auditions and you are there, and the other person's like, no, please don't leave. That's the equivalent of what I just did.
Oh, brother.
No, not at all. Okay. Let's do one more, and then let's stop this because this is kind of silly. It ain't. This is not.
Confidence.
I have my own role that I have to work on for acting class this week. Okay, and it's from like the scene Along Came Polly. So this is helping me for my school.
Good.
So
good. Okay, well then you could play.
We're doing page 107.
Yes, that's it. We're at 107, which should go into 108, and then the last one I don't think you had in the line. So Yaz, I'm gonna give you the easy role. If you look on the, are you here? Okay, you read the roles that aren't for anybody. You're the narrator. Lady Mandalore, can you be C-3PO?
I will do a version of 3PO. Yeah.
You should let Yaz be Lando. Then the two actors can actually act with me.
Oh,
you know what? Hey,
you
I'm
should
with
narrate.
that.
You should narrate.
Okay, I will gladly narrate. I will gladly narrate. All right, let me not dictate. We've learned that that's not the way to go. All right, ladies, would y'all like to choose a role that you want to play instead of me sitting here trying to mansplain?
Go ahead and choose.
I would still like 3PO. I'm still cool with 3PO.
Okay. Now, Yaz, would you rather be Leia than Lando? Because I can be Lando.
I honestly don't care. So like I'm one of those people where I'm open to everything.
Okay, you be Lando then, and I'll be Leia.
Well, I'm gonna be sexy. You ready for
this?
Yeah.
and then you be narrator. You be narrator.
I'm a narrator. Then. Hey,
all right.
Yes, that means you start us off now. All right. So this is you.
I'm ready.
Narrator as Lando guards. That's narration.
Right. I'm gonna read like Chewie finally releases Lando. Like that. That's all
I got the first line though, right?
Yes. The first line is, "What do you think you're doing?"
Right.
All right?
Okay. All
right. We ready? Yep. And action. As Lando guards quickly march the stormtroopers away, Lando begins to undo Chewie's binding.
What do you think you're doing?
We're getting out of here.
3PO.
Hi, I'm right with you. I was ensnared. I was enraptured.
You had one job. You fought for it. You fought for the job. You the first one. Raise your hand. I want to be 3PO. And then it's your moment to shine. And there's nothing. You give us nothing.
Anticipation. It's all about anticipation. Okay.
No, we're going to start over.
Man, you messed up the table.
I'll start the line.
You lady, you know I'm playing with you.
I'm gonna start the line. What do you think you're doing?
We gotta get out of here.
I knew it was a mistake all along. Wait, that was completely wrong, but still, it works. It works.
Oh my God, I love you, Kira. I was
envisioning. Yes. All right, we're gonna take it from Yvette. Do you think? All right, we're gonna take it from Yvette Nicole Brown reading The Rule of Leia. Do you think that after what you did?
I'm ready. I got it, baby. Okay, ready?
All right, I'm sorry. You ready?
Yep.
Go.
Do you think that after what you did to Han, we're going to trust you?
Lando tries to free himself from Chewie.
I had no choice.
Chewie barks ferociously.
What are you doing? Trust him. Trust him.
Oh, so we understand, don't we, Chewie? He had no choice.
I'm just trying to help.
We don't need any of your help. No.
I don't think he's joking like
it's
that.
Han. He's trying to say Han.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right, let's start over. Okay, all right. We don't need any of your help. And action.
We don't need any of your help. What?
Yes.
What?
Follow the direction. But that's the first line. Ready? Cut. Ready? We don't need any of your help. And action.
We don't need any of your help. What?
It sounds like Han.
There's
still a chance to save Han. I mean, at the East platform.
Chewie
finally releases Lando, who fights to get his breath back.
I'm terribly sorry about all this. After all, he's only a Wookiee.
Hey, come on, Academy Awards. Where we at? Where am I at?
They're not here. They're not near here. They've come for none of us.
I don't know if this one's gonna make the cut of the
I'm gonna have a little bit of my avocado, my guac that my husband made. I've earned this.
Oh man! All right, I may or may not have gone none of the way that I envisioned it, and so, but it don't matter. You got to try creative things sometimes. Hey, listen,
when you do the edit, you might want to revisit including that.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about cutting that whole little part out. You know what I'm saying? If I could keep it real. So let's start rapping. Let's start rapping because Yvette, as much as she's given us time, she got a whole itinerary for the day, and I got a feeling we might just be like number 3 or 4 on the list, short of eating hubby's 2 meals that she's gotten before the day even started. Like she brought the whole meal, bro. Yeah. So on the way out, guys, think of your last few questions. I have one final question that might give us a little bit of insight as to Yvette. Now, Yvette, you strike me as somebody who acts, regardless of whatever the acting role is, you will kill it. But are you averse to acting for, say, James Gunn? Now, the reason I ask is because some of the projects that he's had get a little, a little explicit. Does that prohibit you from joining a role that you're really interested in if the coarse nature of the plot just doesn't fit your spirit?
Oh yeah, I can't play something that I don't understand or I don't believe in. And I'm also, I tell people all the time, I don't know if people don't believe me, I'm not a trained actor. I'm kind of I'm not trained. I don't have a degree in acting. I didn't go to any of the conservatories. And I'm not saying this proudly. I probably should have trained, but here we are. So a lot of the roles that other actors can take because they want to, they want to try on this new person. And there's all the reasons that other people choose to take a role. I can't make a lot of those decisions because I'm not someone that's classically trained. So if I don't feel like there's a part of that role that lives in me, usually I pass. And again, my goal is to be a PG-13 actor. I want to be someone that everyone from 8 to 80 can watch and enjoy my work together. So I choose my projects based on whether the entire family can watch for the most part. So yeah, I don't have a desire to ever do a sex scene. I don't have a desire to ever be naked on camera. I don't, like I said already a couple times, I don't like kissing random people I don't know. So there's some roles that are in that vein that I can't do. I just saw a really great film. My friend Brett Goldstein, who's on Ted Lasso, he has this great film called All for You. And there's some little sexy times in there, and they're not gratuitous. It's not like they don't take you out of the film. It's actually a full story of different relationships and how they play out, and intimacy is part of it. I personally could not have been in that film because I'm not rolling around in a bed, even if it works for the character. I don't. That's just not who I am. So yeah.
Okay, well that's fair. I don't look, guys. I don't want to keep her too much longer. I do hope that we get to speak to her again soon because I didn't get to ask her about Sesame Street. I didn't get to ask her about all that.
About Sesame Street. I
just want to know what. I mean, you love Sesame Street.
I love
you love Sesame Street. When you were on here last time, like your eyes glazed over, like when you was talking about how you were getting ready to do a Sesame Street project, but it almost felt like you were heartbroken that we couldn't talk about it because you were like, I can't talk about it.
It's out now. I did 2 episodes of Cookie Monster's Bake Sale, and I got to go to the street. There's this big door that opens when you walk to the street. Like they call them elephant doors. This big elephant door opens, and you walk across the threshold, and you are in your childhood. You walk right into your childhood. And when I tell you that door opened, and I went right into the ugly cry. Took one step in and just
For real?
Yeah, because Mr. Hooper's store is there, and the stoop is there, and Oscar's trash can is there. It's all there. Big Bird's nest. It's all
Yeah.
there. The nest
So
with Mr. Hooper's drawing, the picture of Mr. Hooper. It's all there. So you walk in, and you are walking into what you've seen your entire life. It's amazing. Sorry, I just
is there
burped.
one?
That was a
Is
little
there one?
burp, guys.
Oh yeah. We're not editing that out.
It was the guac.
Y'all
Yeah,
think-
don't let it out. It's body lip function. It was the guac.
See that burp?
The guac. I burped. That little guac came out. It's delicious. Little guac
But,
burp.
was there a specific character, a specific scene, a specific layout that you saw that just made you go, ah?
It was the stoop, and then we got to peek in, to crawl in and get into the Oscar's trash can and pop up, like, cause you got to really get down on your knees and then go under like the side of the building to be able to pop up in his trash can, which was really great. And I just saw something you posted. I got to host the Jim Henson 70th anniversary, which is just crazy that it's been around. The Henson Company has been around that long, and Sesame Street is the Muppets on Sesame Street are part of what he helped create. So now it was amazing. I got to meet Elmo and Bert and Ernie, and me and Cookie are like this now, thicker than thieves. It was great. Abby Cadabby came, and Snuffleupagus stopped by. You never see Snuffy. You never see Snuffy.
And who does Snuffy's eyelashes? Because like they need a raise. Because like
Please.
Snuffy got like
amazing eyelashes. Just
man, and hallelujah. And
absolutely.
I just want to know if the count was there. Like, how many of you are coming to visit us today?
The count was not. I don't think the count was there. I think we didn't see the count. So Elmo was there. Yeah, exactly. That's a good Elmo. That's a solid Elmo.
I should be a voice actor too.
Yeah,
all right, we got to get Yvette up out of here. I think Yaz had one more question. I know we might be pushing it a little bit, but come on here, Yaz. Come on, what's it? Last one.
Okay, so we all know you love Lego. I mean, obviously, you have it everywhere. But I got to read that you like to actually donate your Lego to Goodwill to children who don't have or can afford Lego, and I think that's a beautiful, beautiful aspect. What is one thing, because Lego is so diverse in its pieces. What is one thing that you try and make sure it's in the bags when you donate them?
Oh, you have to make sure that you have the directions. And sometimes I got these really huge Ziploc bags that will hold, because my sets, I buy some really big sets. So I get the big Ziplocs. Sometimes I'll cut the front of the box. Or if there's something interesting on the back of the box, I'll cut that in there and put that in there too. So that when they look at the Ziploc, they know exactly what Lego set is in there.
That's super
Lego cool. Sets are very expensive. If I was a kid, the reason I didn't build them when I was a kid is because I couldn't afford them. So if I went to Goodwill with my family and saw a Lego set with directions and all the Legos, and it'd be amazing. You can find a lot of people will give away like a box, like a utility box full of different Lego pieces, but that's different than knowing that you have a full grand piano set or Pac-Man set or whatever, and that every piece you need to create that is in that bag.
That's awesome. What so like you said, you like large sets. What is your largest set that you actually have right now that you got to build?
Oh, my Batman Batmobile cave is pretty big. My Black Panther head is pretty big. The Pac-Man arcade game is huge, but that is one of the most satisfying builds and the most difficult build I ever had. You didn't ask this. I think I talked about this before. Is I made an R2D2 back when R2D2, the big one, not they have a newer one that's smaller, but the original big R2D2 is an expert level build.
Yes, it is.
And I was not an expert at the time. I'm an expert now. I think I could build anything in Lego now, but at that time, I was just starting out. And when I say R2D2 kicked my butt, he kicked my butt. He's alive and he's still standing, but that was one of the hardest things I ever built in my life because I wasn't ready. You got to be ready. There's a Lego lesson. You have to be ready for the build, and that build is, that's a lesson for life too. You should not rush ahead because you're excited about something. You should only build when you're ready. You have to have the level to be able to handle some of these sets, and that's what life is like too.
Fox, put her on as a Lego master. She gets it, and she can help these contestants.
Yeah, man, that's good. Well, listen, Yvette is low key eating. So we gotta let her go so she can do that without having to sneak a bite in here and there. Although, if I did have one last thing, it would be probably last time you was on here said he wasn't getting into the blurred stuff. Have you convinced him to get into anything blurry at all? And has he conversely gotten you to watch any sports?
That's a no and a no. I'll say this. Tony will watch genre shows with me. And Tony, my brother in love, his brother Dwight, is one of the biggest blurs I've ever met. And so if through the years Dwight was not, and his sister Yolanda, my sister-in-law, they're both blurs. Tony's the only one in that sibling group that never got into nerd stuff. Tony. So if Yolanda and Dwight could not convert Tony, especially Dwight, there's nothing I can do. And so we watch together what we can watch together. I have watched a sporting champion event. Is that what they're called?
Is he around? Is he
sporting? He's still in his pajamas. Sporting championship events. I don't know what those are. I've watched a couple. There's a ball. There's a ball, and a lot of people, and a brown floor.
Sports kickball. I know all about it.
Sports kickball. Yeah, that's what
all
they call
about
it. I've seen one or two of those champions.
Does he do baseball? Is he a baseball guy by chance?
He's not really. He loves all sports. He's not a big baseball. He's more basketball. Basketball's first. Football is second. Okay. But he loves boxing too. I mean, he's all over the place. Cool. So I've watched a couple of those things, and he's watched things with me, but we still are in our lanes.
Okay. All right.
If Tony ever wants to talk sports, tell him to holla at me specifically.
I will. He loves.
Yeah.
He would love that.
We this is so weird. Like we're like the bizarro sport. Like in this world, we're like, can we tell people we like sports?
You can. Listen, but again, remember what I said. What a blurred is? It's someone that just loves things a lot. So you're also just nerdy about sports. You're allowed to love whatever you love.
Well, I don't like sports. I just like baseball. So
there you go. So you nerd out on baseball. That's one of the things you nerd out on. I love it.
I combine it with
Star
Wars.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. That actually reinforces that you're a blurred.
Oh yeah, indeed. Well, listen, Yvette, I ain't gonna lie to you. We could literally keep you here all day long if you let us. But we ain't gonna let you let us, because we know that you got a whole itinerary and a plate or two in front of you that were made by your humble husband, who was willing to be a good husband. Not that he was doing it for show, because I'm sure he wasn't expecting us to, talk about him and speak the praises of how good of a husband and ask what husband store you got him from. But we are where we are, right? So, guys, any words before we release our queen back into this crazy world of ours? And yes, love coming from me, sending it your way like this.
I'm just really glad that she also loves Gilded Age, because now I'm a text her about Miss Big Poom Poom Bertha and all her men.
Do it. Bertha just a bunch of
Paradise. Oh, I'm so happy you're watching Paradise. We love that show.
Love Paradise.
Real quick, Yvette, because I'm tired of it. My wife wants to say hello. Like she over here in my ear, and I'm like, you want to say hello or not? Come say come.
What's her name?
Amy.
Oh, let me get you queued up. Let me get you queued up, man. Let me see if I can get you queued up right. All right, here we go. Come on, bring Amy on.
Come on, in the camera.
Amy! Oh, you're so pretty. Get her in the screen. Ty, scoot over. You ain't gonna even let us see her full face. We only get half of Amy's face.
Okay.
There she's pretty. Hey, girl.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. I just wanted to say I'm one of your biggest fans.
Oh, honey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Looking alike too. That's kind of crazy.
We do kind of look alike.
Look at that.
Hey, yo, what earth are you? Hey, yo, Amy, which earth are you from? Because I got a feeling Amy might be a variant.
Let me find out.
We do look alike. What's happening over here?
What's happening over here, man? I don't know.
All right, well, look, I'm glad that y'all look alike. I'm glad that y'all was able to meet Yvette.
Nice.
I ain't gonna lie. I even had Kiki was gonna come in there and say something, because she loves community, but we'll get her on the back end.
Yeah, we'll get her. Call Kiki in. We got 5 minutes. Call Kiki in.
Oh my God, like she's being way too gracious, because I will literally get up and I will go get her.
Oh, good.
Go get her.
Just go get her, man.
Go get
You're
her.
talking too much, and you're doing a lot of talking and not a lot of
Not a lot
getting.
of walking.
Movement,
not a lot of-
movement, action.
Hosting in his drawers.
Yep.
Did he get up in his underwear? Was he in his underwear?
Oh,
I at
man.
least put pants on for y'all.
Thank you, Yvette.
Thank you.
Consummate
She
lady.
put pants on and a lash, so you know she likes
Right.
this.
I sure did.
Yvette, I want you to know how much we really do love you and appreciate you.
I
You
love
are-
y'all.
You are one of one. Like
Yeah.
when I think of great human beings, you top my list every single time.
Oh, thank
Just-
you.
yo, Tony is a very lucky man, and
my
you
boo.
are lucky for Tony because I ain't cooking 2 meals in one day. Putting that out
That's
there.
real. I think I think I've cooked twice since I've been married.
He cooked 2 in 1.
He takes-
he knocked us out the box. That's
He
why I'm
takes-
like,
He takes
man.
good care of me. He takes really good care of me.
All right, I'm gonna do it. Let me get this one last ISO in here, guys. I'm gonna do a quick ISO if it's cool.
Okay.
All right, man. We got somebody wanted to join us real quick. Pull on up. What's up? Come on, man. Stop playing.
First of all, I was in the
Hi.
Hello. Oh my gosh, it's such to see you again.
Nice to see you.
All right. What? Now, since you last spoke with her, what you looking at me like that for, man? What you say? All right. Well, you last were talking about Community because you really like that show, and she confirmed with us, as she has already in the public, that she'll be in the movie.
There's a community movie.
There's a movie, and everybody but one unnamed nobody is going to pull up and be in the show.
He's somebody. There's somebody.
I'm all right. I ain't gonna throw that. I don't need to hate. Well, send it to me, not nobody else. But so did you have any questions about that real quick? Because we gotta let her go. We kept her really, really, really too long, and she's just being nice right now.
This is literally my first time hearing about that.
But I told you. I told you before. You know what? All right, you got 5 seconds, and she's going away forever. 5.
You're awesome.
4.
Oh, thank you, honey.
All right, wash the dishes. All right, thanks. All right, man. Look, we gotta let Yvette get back into her normal life, man. I think we've disrupted enough.
No disruptions.
Whatever she got going on here. So we cannot thank you enough for giving us so much time. I hope that too much time doesn't lapse before our next time that we get to meet. One thing.
Yo, I need to apologize first of all because we had 2 other dates set and it kept getting moved. I'm so sorry. And today, and then we had to move today back a couple hours. So you guys have been so flexible and wonderful. Thank you, and I'm so glad I made it back.
Now that some of that was my fault because my dumb ass, I excuse my language, but I freaking Nolly and
Vince,
you.
we got that message yesterday. I was like, what is Vince talking about?
It's so messed up because I love math, but math and clocks aren't the same, right? So Nolly hit me was like, yo, Yvette was wondering to see if we could talk for a longer time. Let's push it up a little bit. And my head was like, okay, perfect. So she's on West Coast time. That's 3 hours.
So you
3
push
hours.
it up instead of push it back.
Okay, 3 o'clock. And so I was like, yo, you ready for 3 o'clock? And she was like, hold up. I thought I was pulling up at 9. I was like, what am I saying?
He's good at a lot of things, but not math. But is an engineer. But that's
that's
another day.
Clocks and math are not equivalent. Okay, like I'm not good with time zones. I don't know why, because they go forward and backwards. And
it's all right. We made it. We got here.
We made it through. So let's go ahead and end this. Listen, I threat to say this because you normally give us a shout out on the way out. I'm not gonna lie, the Wi-Fi is a little Wi-Fi right now.
Mine
but it is a little bit, but no pressure.
Again? Damn.
It's all good. Just
literally an Ethernet.
We'll end this and then we'll do it after the fact. But I want to give you a real quick rendition of our time over the years. Here's our first Yvette Nicole Brown intro.
I love the new blurred order. You should too.
Let me get all this 10p Wayne. All niggas.
Y'all want to talk about blurry? How blurry was that? God, we on flip phones?
We all had different internet at that time. Vince was the worst internet at that
I could not get through a show with internet.
That's true.
Literally. And then one of the last times you blessed us with this bad boy.
The new blurred order is one of my favorite places to visit. I hope you'll join us next time.
So I ain't gonna lie. We was hoping for the 2025 to usher us into the 2026 Yvette Nicole Brown. But maybe we'll ask you to send us the video later.
I might need to send the video later. It's still bad. It's still bad.
But it's okay.
Y'all
Thanks again.
super clear to me. Y'all super clear to me.
We just want them to see your glowing skin, and you can't see it as well as you can, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pixelated, like it's like we're on. It's like
you guys are so
like
clear. You guys are so clear to me right now. This makes no sense. Do you want me to go back out, come back in one more time? And
whenever it kicked you out the first time, right after that is when it happened.
Yeah, after that, yeah.
And were you guys all still there? And I was gone. Yeah,
Yes.
you know what? I got Spectrum, and Spectrum.
I got Spectrum. It'd be like that.
Yes,
It'd
it
be
does.
like that. I'm
I
sorry.
have a theory. I think that Elon Musk was listening in, and then
jealous.
Yvette Nicole Brown got the Starlink zap, and then it just got a little too deep. It happened right. It happened right around that time. We was like, "Hey, speak truth to power." And it was like, "Zap, well then F your Wi-Fi if you want to speak truth to power."
we better start. We better start building our own stuff, man. I'm telling you, because this is
that part. All right, well, listen. Enough hostage taking. Yvette Nicole Brown, we cannot thank you enough. You have been a stellar member of our Blurred community and our panel. Please don't be a stranger. Please consider this your home for blurry stuff. In all instances, I'm dead serious. Like when I see you talking blurred stuff on other podcasts, I get hot. I'll be like, hold up,
you gotta learn to share.
Thank you so much. You right. And so anyway, on the way out, guys, as we always say, we cannot thank Yvette Nicole Brown enough for joining us, and we hope that she does again soon. And because she is her authentic self, like we always say to y'all, be your authentic self. Because if you ain't yourself, guess what? You being fake, and then there's no honor in that at all. And in all things, like Yvette Nicole Brown is, if you're gonna be a geek, then go ahead, let that good old geek flag fly.
Yes.
Deuces.
The new Blurred Order is one of my favorite places to visit. I hope you'll join us next time.